Don't fuck.
Welcome back to Tales of Zoggirial. I don't know what you kind of heard at the very beginning, but nevertheless, we're back. It's been probably a week, 5 seconds, depending on how I'm uploading this, or depending on how you guys are watching the recordings. We don't have Jax, but we do have a Lockhart here. For some reason, we can't have Lockhart and Jax in the same place. They're always,
This,
they're
this,
like
this
Batman and
first
Bruce Wayne.
Have you ever seen Jackson Lockhart in the same session? Be honest with yourself.
Listen, this is the first time I've missed
Not for a few
in
months
a
now.
long
But
time.
But nevertheless, we do have quite a bit of players, and we're willing to go into this session. I'm going to roll some die to determine some outcomes. Okay, that's a D20.
That was 11.
That was the D100.
That's
And
84.
that's the D4.
That was 3.
Okay.
Did I get any of those right?
No, you got none of them right.
You suck at this game, man.
But nevertheless, let's jump into the game. While jumping in, I'm going to have our Nax tell us what happened last session.
oh, the curse is broken. He's no longer doing the recap.
Fuck!
Oh god.
No!
I look, you haven't done that in so long.
Most I know is we did a lot of fighting.
Yeah,
It
That's
was
fair.
it was mostly fighting.
yeah.
Of course, the one session I missed.
Mostly fighting.
You didn't do any fighting.
Uh, I'm going to ask if someone want to clarify on some stuff. Because he is partially correct. Most of the session was fighting. Fighting the weird dogs.
We fought a bunch of
The
dogs.
dogs.
And then there's a bunch of plot stuff that I don't know about that was happening.
Alright.
While we were fighting dogs, Lockhart was doing the good old duck hunting chase against deer hunting chase, I guess in this case with Cyril.
Yeah, no. The most of the party got introduced to a tiefling with a stick. And they fought a bunch of the Reaver dogs that we fought before. Meanwhile, in the sandpit room, Lockhart stabbed me in the back, and then I told him to fuck off. Turned into a deer and ran away.
Yes. In doing so, there was also the containment breach warning.
True.
Yep.
Yeah, and then when I finally rejoined the party, we set a trap for him. I told him to lay down,
Fall.
and then we tied him up. Took his sword away, and then we all snuck away. I think Dust of Disappearance got used to make us all invisible.
Yes.
Yeah, and he also used pass without trace.
Yeah, and I used Pass Without a Trace. Even with Pass Without a Trace, I still got a fucking 12 or something on my stealth.
It was a 13.
Close enough. But yeah, so we saw a bunch of like soldier dudes walk by. They
the Oculus Imperium or
Yeah.
something.
And,
Specifically a character called the Dr. Nightshade, who some of us is familiar with.
And then there was a researcher, doctor person who wasn't supposed to be down here, but she wanted to see what was going on, and they set up a little stick thing. Yes, well I don't know that. And then when we walked past it, the marks disappeared for a little bit, and then some other weird stuff happened depending on what character was walking by it. Then we opened up the door because we had almost enough eggs. I thankfully had one third-level spell slot left to use Dispel Magic on the last lock, so we didn't have to lock all the soldiers in to that place.
Which some of us was considering just doing.
Yeah, we were thinking about it, but I said that's mean. So then we opened up the door, and then we walked in, and now we're standing at a cliff. We saw a slad walk into some pipes, and we can either chase the slad or go to where we're actually supposed to be going. The inner inside of the city.
Hey,
of the
yo,
city
quick
of the
quick
cat.
question. Did those dudes say anything about me?
About who?
The guys who showed up, the Octus
No,
No,
Octoroks?
they
we
didn't
were
see
all
us.
we were all
We hid.
invisible.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
The doctor almost saw us, we think, but
Thanks to a certain someone who rolled a 12. No,
I do not control my dice, unfortunately.
Okay. Well,
If I were a divination wizard, I would have let you know by now.
uh, and I'm going to actually recap on what you guys see. What you see is a massive pit around a. You cannot see to the other side of the pit. It is massive, probably a mile or two. You don't know, but in the distance, you do see these ruby-like structures, stalagmites, towering tall, with some type of glow to them that travels upwards, along, uh, going upwards. You, when you look up, you see a massive, a dome-like structure with arcane writing and sigils, uh, having a slight glow of blue. You look around, and the slide that you saw didn't go into a pipe. It walked on towards the edge of the of the massive pit, and kind of walked downwards at a 90-degree angle, with a human male dragging by the collar. It seems like they were pulled towards the wall while walking down the wall. Looking downwards, you see a massive black pit. Cannot see the bottom. But here and there, you see vents with arcanic strips of blue, kind of like circuitry going down them. You see piping, lots of pipe draining into this hole. You guys wait a bit, and suddenly with Raven, with Nax and Celio's passive perception, you hear a whooshing sound as just just quickly you see a stone object, kind of like a platform, rush by in through the kind of like going in a circle of this pit. Round about a foot wide, a around about a foot wide, 5 feet, a 1 foot by 5 by 6 inches, 6 inches height, rushing by, and if you wait longer, you see another one, but a little bit higher up. That's what you guys see right now.
So, is there any obvious way for us to actually get into the uh, inner district?
The upper district. Yeah. How do we go up?
Mm, you you don't see a stairway, or you don't see anything like ladders where you are. You just keep on seeing those platforms rush by, and they seem to get higher, but some seem to be low. What you guys doing?
If we watch the
Sleeping.
platforms, does it look like they're maybe ending in the wealthy district?
Some seems to be able to reach extremely high heights, and some seem to be where you can just simply walk onto.
You might need to do a little bit of jumping, in the sounds of it.
And they're quick.
The glyphs that we can see. Can I try to read them? Try to see if if it's familiar in any way.
Which glyphs? The ones on the vents, or the ones on the dome of the bottom
Of the
of the
floating
building?
city.
Yes.
Uh, Could you give me a little bit more description on the vents again?
They seem to have a they just seem like regular vents, but beneath them they have somewhat of this circuitry like of arcanic weave
Mm.
going down them.
Let me try to read the vents then.
Okay. Roll with advantage. Roll me Arcana with advantage.
Okay. Can I use guidance on that while I'm at it?
You can.
Okay. How do I target myself?
Combat tracker.
Okay.
Yeah. Have your combat tracker open.
There we go. I got it. Thank you. The guidance.
There you go.
Did it work? Okay.
Yes.
It's a little slow on my end. Oh,
Got a 5, but got a 16.
I have 16. It guidance helped there.
At first you didn't realize it, but you kind of poke and prod at it, and you actually recognize it. It seems familiar to where you. It seems familiar of your of Ashkaval. It's Magitech.
Hmm. Do I
It is
know?
very
Oh, yeah.
complex. It
Oh,
is.
okay. No, I
It
don't.
would take many of years to try to replicate this.
Well, I'm not trying to replicate it.
No,
I'm just trying to
saying,
see. Right.
and you actually would get that it is a gravity well. It's a type of gravity well where gravity would be pulled towards it. That's what
Mm.
the enchant would be.
By the way, are we still like dragging Lockhart behind us?
Yeah,
Yes.
Lockhart
Like,
is
tied
tied
up.
up.
Lockhart's still asleep, and
Maybe.
puzzle.
Yeah.
You can roll hit die for your health.
Let's go. How much health do I have? Main.
Because you guys
Oh,
take a short rest.
I'm at
I don't think
86 out of
Lockhart-
87.
Yeah, I don't think Lockhart's really hurt.
I'm not doing that.
Okay.
I didn't touch him.
Yeah, I still have to say, but nevertheless, that's what you see, Pete.
See. Does it look like gravity well? So it pulls
Stuff.
on gravity. I can imagine it pulls stuff towards it.
Yes.
Does it look like it's attached to the platforms?
It is beneath the vent. Imagine
Oh.
imagine a vented like a catwalk, and then
Mhm.
you can see a second layer below it.
Mm-hmm. I see. Okay. So this enchantment is beneath the catwalk.
Yes.
Okay, and it's. I mean, can I tell which direction the gravity well is facing? I suppose.
It is. It's pulling towards.
it-
It's pouring towards the walkway.
Pulling towards the walkway. Okay.
Well, any ideas how we? I don't suppose any of us can fly.
No, the one person who could. The one person who could fly is that man over there with his boots.
I kind of like look over at the two new arrivals. No, none of you can fly or teleport us up there.
How far is it?
It looks like more than 500 feet.
Yeah, no, that's too far away from my jump.
Well,
How much strength do you have? What do you mean?
I can jump.
He's got the Jedi jump.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So yeah.
Sorry, I've been playing too much Baldur's Gate.
well, I don't have any way to get up there, so I don't suppose any. I mean, I've never even looked at the Noble District before. How do any of you? Well, Pete, really, I suppose. Do you have any idea how they normally get in there?
Through the front gate,
Yeah.
upstairs.
Do I see like a like walkways up above us connecting
Roll me
like
a
the
perception
outer
check.
wall? Okay.
Okay. You look with your eyes, and it is lit. It's not. It's kind of like a. You can see quite a distance, but it's more of a glow of the arcanic and these ruby-like stalagmites, pulsing, and you can see upwards. You, um, can see like there are. Actually, you would see one particular spot, a somewhat like a very off in the distance, a beam of light going downwards, then closing. Uh, then you look again and you see that there's another beam of light and it closes. That's typically what you can see. But also with that perception check, you do see along the edge, round about 50 feet away from you guys, a statue of a gargoyle. The serpent-like gargoyle. And so you start noticing them every 100 feet.
Mm. Well, I pointed out to everybody else. Well, I don't know
Are
what
they all-
these. Go ahead.
Are they all on the same floor, or are they like different elevations?
This is a flat platform where you guys
Mm.
are, and they are along the edge of this, along the edge of this pit.
Gotcha. Okay.
Well, I don't know what those beams of light over there that keep flashing are, but I feel like that's kind of the only lead that we have at this point.
Yeah, you
How
think we
far
should
away?
check it out?
I don't see what else we can do. How close was the nearest little light flash?
It seems like it could be. It seems to be. Okay, I'm wrong for coordinates. About uh, around about 700 feet away from you guys.
Damn.
700 feet far. How about the
Mhm.
gargoyles?
But also, I'm going to run with that with that perception check too. You notice that water streams out of it, like not in massive amounts that you see, but just some water streams out of it,
Oh, what?
out of
I
the
guess
beams of light.
Gotcha.
might just be more sewer entrances, so probably not helpful.
Uh,
Oh no, that might not be. I mean, we could maybe climb the pipelines up from the upper city, so
Uh,
it's not a terrible idea.
I suppose.
Of course, I prefer to stay clean. So if there's another option,
I don't see any. Unless you want to try jumping onto one of these spinning platforms, but even that might not actually take you up there.
right.
Well, are we gonna
Well,
start walking?
this has to be a group decision. Yeah. Do we want to walk towards the beam of lights? Do you want to check out the gargoyles?
seems like you have to go down
Just
the pit to get to the beams of lights.
Yeah.
gotcha. What about the Can we? How far is the gargoyles?
The gargoyle is where you guys entered. There's two gargoyles around about 50 feet from you, but you can walk up towards it if you want to.
Should we check that out first?
I feel like that is not a good idea.
Can I do something stupid?
What do you want to do?
No, I asked the party. Is something stupid, allowed?
Go right
Depends on
ahead.
the stupid thing.
Eldritch Blast is a gargoyle.
All right, go right
Roll
ahead.
the attack.
Okay, that should be. Where is it? Combat, right?
Combat.
Actions.
It should be under
Actions.
cantrips.
Under cantrips. Your warlock cantrips.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You're fine. You're fine. It should be. If you scroll down, and it'll be under spells, warlock cantrips,
Okay, here we go.
and then hit the gear to expand it out, and then you have the range +7.
Yeah.
Okay, it just hit. You can drag it or you can double click it.
I don't know why.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
Why are you? Wait. You were targeting
Yeah.
yourself and Nax.
What? How do you do that? Why did it do that?
Because it was your last thing that you targeted.
Okay.
Nax. You get shot by a beam.
No, you didn't.
We just met and you're already getting shot.
How do I?
I cleared
I'm
it for
sorry.
you. If ever
Okay.
you want to clear your targeting, there be a there is a target on combat tracker. It's basically a circle with a circle inside of it.
Or just click on your name and Axe's name in the combat tracker, you'll be fine.
Okay. I guess I'll get to.
But
You can still use those rolls, right?
yeah, that's fine. You shoot at it and roll some damage.
Okay. Roll some damage. Okay, damage.
Okay. You shoot at it and doing a little bit average damage, a little bit above average damage. You see it. It doesn't react like it took damage. It just tilts its head towards you, looks at you, and tilts its head back.
Don't think it was very impressed.
Mr. Gargoyle.
Are you walking up towards it?
No, I don't know. So it did it, but so it just reacted, looked at me, and then just went back to its stone self.
Yes.
Okay. Then
From
yeah,
that
I just,
interaction, can we tell if it's just a construct then?
Roll me insight.
Oh shit, can someone else do that, please?
You asked.
Okay. Oh no. Natural 20, let's go. Fuck.
Hard to tell.
Shit.
Well, it's not attacking you immediately, so that's a good sign at least. But I don't.
Attacking it does something. So we at least know that.
It at least makes it turn towards you, but it's not immediately trying to kill you, so
I don't know. I don't know if I would. Push
maybe it
the
has
button.
a range. I'm gonna do the next stupidest thing, guys. I'm gonna start walking very slowly towards it.
Okay, you walk towards it.
Yeah.
How far are you getting close to it?
If I start seeing movement from it, I'm gonna stop.
When you get close to it, around about 30 feet, it just tilts its head, looks at you, then tilts its head back. And do you keep on going, or do you stop?
No, I stop right there.
walk up to where he just got in. So once the gargoyle, like if the gargoyle tilts its head back to me and say, "Hey, Mister Gargoyle, can you get us out of here, please?"
Once Jose gets close, it tilts its head, and these were on pedestals. It steps, it gets down and starts slithering towards you.
Oh fuck.
It
Oh,
doesn't.
Jose,
Okay.
get back, Jose, get back.
Uh, it's once you get. Do you move away?
I take a step back.
You take
I'm
a
like,
step back.
no. I am unarmed. I do not wish any harm for you.
Take a step back. It stops and goes back to its pedestal.
I think you might have triggered something, Jose, when you hit it.
Well, it's something is better than nothing, my friend.
I guess so, yeah, but unless it's
Not if
hostile,
that's
then
something
it's
is
not
bad.
good.
I'm just gonna put this out there. If any of you start getting hurt, I can do nothing right now.
Is there anything from the gargoyle statue or the pedestal that I could identify that could give away to what kind of thing this is? From 30 feet away, I suppose.
That'll be a perception check.
Okay, I'll try and get closer then.
You get closer. You get
Yes.
closer, and it just once you get close to it, it just looks at you.
I'm putting my hands up, trying to look like as non-hostile as possible, I guess.
Okay, you do so. You get close, and you get 15 feet, 10 feet, 5 feet, and then you get standing right next to it. You do see on the pedestal it has a plaque.
Hmm.
And the plaque says, "Those are worthy shall travel the stairs and reach their home."
Pete, what does it say?
Yeah, there's a plaque here. It says those who are worthy shall travel the stairs and reach their home.
Why does everything have to be a goddamn riddle down here?
I don't know, man. But there's supposed to be some kind of stairs here, physically or metaphorically.
Jose,
Huh?
roll me a history check.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Shit.
Nice.
Okay. That sounds familiar.
I pull up my noble ring. I put it in my hand, and I walk up to the
You walk up.
gargoyle. Yeah.
You walk up
And I,
towards it.
Yes.
Presenting your noble ring.
Yes.
Once you start approaching it, it gets off of its pedestal and approaches you with its hand out, like to receive something.
Mm-hmm. I take out the silver. I put it in his hand.
Silver.
Yes.
He looks at it. Doesn't do anything.
Papa is going to be very angry. I place the ring in his hand. I'm going to want that back.
It closes its hand. It looks off to the mass void, the pit, and you start seeing when it's saying this, these steps stop and start making a stairway.
What'd you just give him?
Something extremely valuable.
Well, I hope you don't need it back, because it apparently gave us the way out of here. Do you need it back?
Yes.
Can we come back for it later?
No.
It starts flying and starts going up towards the where the stairs are going.
I follow it. Excuse me, Gargoyle, my friend. I have something better than that. Please give back my ring.
It's
I
completely
am so
fine.
screwed. I just follow suit.
Okay, I guess we're going, guys. Don't forget Lockhart. Grab it. Grab his legs.
What? I, oh god, he's so heavy.
Hang on, don't put your back
Ah,
into it. I'll help. I'll help.
my back hurts.
Nax, what you just been following them?
Yeah, once the staircase starts getting formed up, we're gonna just tail him.
Okay. In doing so,
He's not even helping us carry Lockhart.
move the camera to Lockhart. First asleep.
Oh boy.
Lockhart's unconscious corpse gets the spotlight.
Hell yeah.
Actually, for everyone else, you see, we're gonna move the camera to Lockhart when you guys are dragging. His eyes open with pitch black voids. And then we enter his dream. Lockhart, you are in a vast, empty space with a purple and yellow thread going around. You blink and you are in a hallway, a sterile hallway with white lights and two knights, not somewhat not leading you, just on either side of you, having doing some banter, and you recognize their armor as the Order of the Eclipse. The Order of the Eclipse. And one seems to be a little bit tougher, a little bit more bulkier male, and the other one seems to be a little bit skinnier. The bulkier one says, I need to get my names right. Hey, Stefan! What are we doing? Why are we in this sector? We don't need to be here. We don't need to make this routine. Well, the other one speaks. Well, we need to do at least some type of work. And we also don't know exactly what's going to happen every bit. But we just need to get this done and over with, and then we can go take care of something else to reward your suiting. What would you like to do after this, Lockhart? And they look towards you, and you start to speak something, and the lights turn red, and you hear, "Containment breach in progress. All order of the Eclipse. Be in sector A to C immediately. Containment breach in progress. Entity teleports. Entity cause erosion. Be on guard." And in just hearing that, what will be your first response?
Well, first, what am I even wearing? Like, am I wearing armor?
You don't see your gauntlets. You don't see your crustacean-like gauntlets. You see black gauntlets, and you see yourself in the same type of armor that the other two are in.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say to the two of them, let's hurry up to get to sector A.
They look at you. We're already in sector B. Why? And once they try and realize what's going on and starting to start marching forward to sector A, you hear something from behind you, and you look, and you see this decrepit man with what seems to be this red like oil on his skin, ragged clothing behind you, and with each step, he caused this corrosive mark on the flooring. They pick up a stone. The slender man picks up a stone. We found him. He's in sector, and once he says that, you start. This decrepit man reaches his hand through a black like portal, and the skinny man, the skinnier of the three of you, just stops and arches his chest out, and you just hear bone breaking, flesh ripping as a hand appears with what looks like a lung and ripping it out.
Oh my god.
The other one says, "Shit! We gotta get out of here now!"
I'm gonna turn to them and just yell, You on to sector A, I'll hold him back and I'll just go charging toward the entity.
Okay, you do so. In heats of combat with this entity, you get brief flashes of combat, of you making blows, and they seem to, with each blow you hit, it seems to be degrading on your arm, degrading on your sword, and each blow that he does, it's degrading on your armor. And there's a moment of you are pinned down onto the ground and he's above you, and you see this purple line, this string again of this purple and yellow line in front of you. He in between you, and he looks. Damn. It looks like you're going to have some fun later. I better not waste this. And he plunges his hand deep in your chest, and you feel his fingers wrapping around your heart and forcibly pumping it. You scream. You feel this. You feel this necrosis approaching into your veins. It burns. It hurts. But he's still pumping it. Pumping your heart. And he doesn't rip out your heart. He just takes out his hand, and you black out of the pain. And a quick brief of you fluttering your eyes open, and you see a male individual with a white lab coat. You cannot see any. It's fuzzy. You cannot see any facial features. You don't know who this is. We found him. We need to get help. And you black out again. And you're in this massive void with a feeling of your heart being pumped by a hand every pump. And you hear it. Thank you for showing me where he is. I don't need you anymore, but I'm going to leave you a gift. And you notice with your hands, they start degrading. The claws, you feel your flesh degrading. And slowly, out of that, you wake up. You look at your hands and they're fine. But you just remember that one night that Celio mentioned about your back, chipping away of your shell. Everyone, you see Lockhart whip his head out with his eyes black, and then slowly going back to normal.
Oh, welcome back to the land of the living.
Fuck.
I'm great. Thanks for asking.
What? I'm sorry. What happened?
Wait, is
Why?
is Lockhart awake?
Why am
I
I
can't.
being
I'm like
dragged?
underneath him right now, just like using my entire
Yeah,
body
means
back to
maybe
try
he
and lift
can
him.
walk on his fucking own.
Oh my! Oh, he's awake! Oh, thank God! Oh,
Why am I chained up? Why am I being carried by the smallest person?
hang on, man! I need to like catch my fucking breath. You are heavy.
And unimportant questions for later. Can we get my ring back?
Um, your ring? What? Who are you?
That's rude.
Extremely. Anyway, let's get out of here and then we can answer all questions, please.
Hey, do I still have the medical on, right?
You were just tied up with rope.
You were just tied up,
Oh,
mate.
okay. Hey, does someone want to untie me, or am I just gonna have to break this
I don't
shit?
know. Are you gonna try to?
Don't. Yeah, hang on. Last time you were untied, you tried to kill Celio.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, well, I do.
Okay.
That shit
I mean,
hurt.
I would.
Someone's echoing, by the way.
I hope it does.
What is that supposed to mean?
Because if I was attacking you, then you definitely know. But
Yeah, I knew.
I don't remember that.
Okay, well, it
You
looks like
always
you at
seem to
least
get
have.
lapses in memories about the most important things, mate. Okay, look, well, I think he's back, Steeler, so I think we can untie him.
Yeah, I guess.
Like,
Can I
otherwise,
do a quick insight check before I allow anybody to untie potential attackers?
Okay. Roll me insight. And for Lockhart, roll me persuasion or deception in the tower.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, skills. I'm looking for it.
Actually,
Oh, -1.
Yay.
Oh, that was on the smelter. My bad. I'm an idiot. A lot of my skills are -1. Oof.
He doesn't seem lying. He doesn't seem to be lying. It kind of seems like he cannot lie, or he doesn't have the ability to lie.
He passes the right check. Let's just just keep running behind up the stairs behind the gargoyle.
Okay.
all right, I'll untie Lockhart really
what the
quickly.
fuck the deal is with this ring, man? It's just a piece of jewelry.
No, it seems really important to him for some reason.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out why.
As I'm running up to get the gargoyle, I'm gonna try and reach for my sword. Hey, do any of y'all know where my sword is?
Oh yes.
Yeah, I've got it right now.
Can I have it?
No.
Seem like I'm gonna need it for this encounter.
Nope.
I'm not entirely sure because when we took the sword from you, you stopped being crazy and just fell asleep. So I think the sword might have been mind controlling you.
Right. Because
So if we well, you're the one who told me the sword had the voice. So if anything, you would know. Well, actually, no. I knew that sword had the voice way before you did. So I guess that's on me too. I should have seen this coming.
So do any of y'all have a replacement weapon for me, or am I just gonna have to go in with my fists? Like,
Didn't you have that Moon Touch great sword or something?
I have a lot of things in this bag. But if I'm gonna use anything, I'm gonna not use that. And I have a way better weapon in here than that.
So then use that.
Right.
Wait,
okay.
before you give the mad person the ability to get the crazy sword, why don't you take it out for him?
We're not giving him anything. He's using one of his other weapons.
Is the other weapon stored in the same place where the crazy sword that almost killed me?
No, the that crazy
You
sword's with me right now.
okay?
Oh, alright, it's killing you.
So are we killing this
No,
gargoyle,
no,
or are we
don't
following it?
kill it. It's like a guide of some kind.
Oh, then just,
Yeah, it's getting us to the Nova district. Don't hurt it.
I guess I won't worry too much right now.
Hey, Celio.
Yes.
Your eyes are somewhat, they're dry. They seem dry.
Uncomfortable.
Have you tried blinking?
You know what? I forgot. That's a good
I forgot
point.
the blink. Fuck.
Let me just do that real quick.
Are you going to use your eyes or no?
I mean, I'll try to blink to make them not dry.
Okay, you do. So, it's more. You have more of a. They're. It's like they're aching. Like you're not seeing something.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. I'll roll perception.
You kind of cut off after your.
Said okay. I'll roll perception.
Okay. Uh, you roll for perception. You hear in the slight distance.
Oh, what happened?
Um, you just hear in the slight distance, and you kind of use your. You kind of got a little bit more of the ability of controlling what you see. You don't see the auras all the time, but you do see a white and blue aura, kind of like in the very far distance. And you just hear slight flapping of wings.
Something might be coming towards us, guys.
So should we be get going then?
Well, it's in the direction that we're going.
Oh,
No. This is off to the side. It's not going. It's not going up the stairs. I do know these stairs are not just straight. It's kind of like curved. So it's just
I think we should
you just
move on.
notice it off to the side while going up these stairs.
Yeah, I
oh
guess
hey, look. No sense is waiting. I mean, should we get going?
put a rush on it.
Okay.
You guys
Double
start
time,
running
maybe.
up, and everyone that has marked. Actually, I will just do. I can just do this. Requesting rolls. I'm going.
Me.
Going to target everyone.
Yay.
Boop, boop, boop. I'm going to have you do a. Everyone going to do a Constitution saving throw for me. There you go. Let's go.
How many fives
Weird.
am I gonna be rolling? Hang on. It's oh. Is this another 5? Oh, it's a 6.
Okay, Nax. Okay, Pete and Jose. Your minds does not explode, but it feels like a spike gets somewhat driven into your mind. Pete, you felt this before. You felt an Armageddon piece before. And it is close.
Hmm.
It's close.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. That's not good. That's not a good feeling up that's running up my spine. We gotta go. We got like let's like how fast we're going? Let's go. Let's double that like right now.
Nax, you don't feel this pain. It seems to wash over you, but you do notice something, but you don't know exactly what's going on. And Jose, you have this pain, but you don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm just running like, give me back my ring, you piece of gargoyles.
Okay. You guys rush up towards up these stairs, and you see that the gargoyle. There's a platform that the stairs go to. Kind of like a small entrance that's cut out from this dome, and the gargoyle goes towards it, takes out the ring, and you do see a doorway, and there is a uh, sigil on the doorway, and they put your ring has a gem on it, right?
Yes.
He puts the gem near the sigil, and it lights up, and it the doorway opens, revealing a pathway of stairs. And the gargoyle opens up its hand for you to take back the ring.
I am I close enough to like grab it?
Yes.
I grab the ring and put it back in my finger. And you know better.
It looks
And I
at
just wait. You can keep the silver as a tip. You may go.
it just looks at you. And
I don't think a gargoyle uses money.
I don't even think it's conscious.
No, I don't think that's a living thing, Jose.
Well then, get everybody out. I don't want to be. I don't want to go in and then my ring closes the door. Get out.
Let's go inside quickly.
Okay, you guys go into the stairway and start traveling up the stairs. And
So once everybody goes through, I look at the gargoyle and say, "Your duty is done." I put my ring back on. I take my silver and I go through the door.
okay, everyone goes up. Joe stops at the door, looks at all of you. All right. I know what's going down. The the frogs are down there. I'm probably going to stay here, guys, and have to deal with these things.
Wait, no, Joe. We'll come back for them later, but
I got this. I can actually summon something that will help me out, and if I need to sleep, I can sleep. But I need to take care of that thing.
Just don't summon those dogs again.
I won't do the dogs. I'll do something close to a weasel. Very quick, very deadly.
can we do it later?
don't know
Like,
a lot about it.
don't you want a good night's rest in somewhere that's not the sewer?
This is the closest we are here, and I will just do surveillance. I won't go out and do. I won't try to take all of them on. I won't try to do as much as I can do.
Are you sure about this, Joe? Like,
My
I
friend,
can't leave you here.
I can summon
and
stuff that will help me.
I think
my
we've gone.
friend, this thing is the only key we've had. So if I'm going, if you're staying, how are you going to get out?
True, but they stole me before. They kidnapped me before, and I
And
think
you got
this-
no.
And to be honest, there has been some missing notes, and I think if I get some surveillance, and if you guys want to try to rescue the people, I think that's probably what we need to do. I can find some way of. I know how to survive in very, very dangerous situations.
Alright.
I was right next to a fucking Wendigo.
Joe, I don't care for your stories right now. Do you? Okay, fine. But I do trust you. Do you have any way to reach us if you are in trouble?
Uh, he thinks he looks. He grabs his bag, looks through it. This can work. He grabs and you see a small device that just has a light on it, and he grabs another device that has a button. This is the only thing I can have. It works for some distance, but I don't know if it works underground. It should
What does
work.
it do?
I press this button. This light lights up.
Okay. And I'm guessing the light lights up. You need our help.
Yes.
Give me that.
He gives it to you. He taps the
Okay.
token and it flickers. See? But I think we do need some. I don't know if you guys are planning on coming back here for them, but I need to deal with some urges.
If I was planning on coming back for them, I'll be planning on coming back for you, Joe. So, yeah, I'll be back. I don't know about the others.
But
I'll be back.
raise of hands, who will
Joe,
be back?
Joe, Joe's your friend, and I think it'd be
Thanks,
best to help
Lockhart.
friends.
Yeah, thanks, Lockhart. Plus, we technically still need to look for Jax's sister. So yeah,
I
she's
forgot
down
about
there
that.
somewhere.
He's going
Plus, I
come back
think
to me.
I think Nix wanted to find out where the missing people were as well. So, Nax, sorry.
Hey, this is all really nice, guys, but didn't you have a splitting headache because something bad's coming?
Oh yeah, sorry. Uh,
Can you hide? Yeah. So, Joe,
I'll just head up here for a bit, then go down.
yeah, I trust your abilities against like a couple of frog people, but how are you with like a ruby dragon thing?
I do not know what that is. I know what a dragon is, but I don't
Okay,
know.
you know what a dragon is? Okay, one of them's coming this way. So,
I'll
just
just hide in
you
here.
know, okay, yeah, do that.
Hopefully the stairs don't go away. I'll figure it out.
Okay. Well, thanks for doing this, Joe. I guess we'll see you later. Good luck, man.
All right, see ya. And
Uh,
he looks around and he waves towards you guys when you guys start leaving.
I leave.
You guys walk away.
Yes.
I run. So I have a killing migraine. I'm
yeah,
out.
no, that spike into my head does not sit well with me. I'm fucking booking it too until we're a good miles away.
All right, you guys run up these stairs, and you guys have about 10 minutes of running up these stairs. You guys, if you want to have some conversation in that meantime, you can. It's up to you.
I hate talking to people.
So who are you two again?
Well, you should know Jose Lockhart. We met him. He was like the guy on top of the corpses in that one room.
Right. I think I remember that.
Yeah, this was before you went crazy, so I think you should remember this. The guy who's thinks it's some 100 years ago.
I've had a lot on my mind lately. Sorry.
That's all right. We'll catch you up slowly. Well, how about you guys just introduce yourselves again?
Um, ladies first.
I stumbled upon your group at the entrance to the underground place. Apparently, you were down there looking for people before I was.
And you are
I go by Nax.
next. Right. And then that makes you Jose. Oh, I'll just point to Jose.
Uh, Señor José Antonio de la Santísima Trinidad Bolívar Palacio Pontecuervo, but you may call me Jose.
What?
I think I'll just stick with that.
I'm never getting used to that.
If I had a silver piece for every syllable of that name, I'd have a gold piece.
I think you have a little more than just that.
If I wasn't introduced before, I'm Lockhart.
You'd actually have a gold piece and 5 silvers.
I
don't
could
really have
buy a lot of drinks with that.
I don't have a
So inclined.
long name like you do. Sorry about that, but I've been here for a little bit. How long has it been, Pete?
Couple of hours since you lost your mind, I guess.
No, since we've been traveling together.
Oh, Oh, this is like back when we were in Waymore, mate. So like
Yeah.
a month or so now, maybe more than that.
Time flies, huh?
Yeah, it does.
Anyway, so I'm not gonna lie, we are in the noble district to kill someone, so if you're not down for that, I'm sorry.
Senseless murder of the higher echelon of society. Okay.
It's not really senseless. It's more so if he doesn't do it, then he dies instead. So
I think I think I'm already past the due date
I
anyways,
guess
but yeah, it's
so. But I
fine.
mean, you could come up with something if you at least get the job done.
I just won't go back and check.
Sounds like a plan.
So murder of the chosen few to run society. Is this correct?
I don't know if chosen few is really the right word, but
I do some bounty hunting.
I am too much in pain right now to remind you why nobility exists. But okay.
not myself.
Anyways, yeah, let's what time is it right now? Anyways, like where's the sun?
Well, we've
I don't
been
think we can see the sun.
yeah, we've been in the sewers this whole time, mate. We wouldn't know.
Yeah, you guys don't know the time.
I mean, we could. I mean, the clock is there. We
Oh
ourselves
no,
can
no,
look at it.
I didn't update the clock.
Oh, you haven't been updating it? Oh, okay.
I've been keeping track of it on something separate because I know you guys will probably look at that clock.
Fair enough.
Right. Well, I'm probably way past that due date. So do you guys want
Yeah,
to
no, we've taken
get
like a couple of long rests now. I'm sure it's past that.
do you guys want to get this shit done or like
Well, you
Let us first leave the sewers. Let us
yeah,
find
and how about we
some.
find somewhere to sleep that's not sewers, and then we'll worry about it in the morning or the night after that.
I'm afraid that we're not gonna be able to find a place to sleep because we are in the noble district. And why would there be inns in the noble district?
That's true.
Nobility travels. Nobility sometimes need a place to undergo private situations outside of their manners. The noble district has accommodations. Come on, we are
Sounds
not uncivilized.
sounds like you know all the stuff firsthand.
So you're saying we go
Jose.
sleep in a brothel?
Well, you don't sleep at the brothel. You're paying by the hour. There are other places. You know where you take the after party after you party at the brothel. And
Okay.
brothel is a strong word. It's called a burlesque.
Uh,
Sure, buddy.
it's Calabrato now. I'll say.
No, no. Brothels are what you get outside, where the commoners live. You get burlesques. You
Uh,
get gentlemen's clubs.
okay, fine. We'll go with that.
Sure,
How
buddy.
about
Yeah.
let's just okay. Well, yeah, that's the plan. We'll find. Let's just try and get out of here first, and then if like here's the thing, Lockhart. We don't even know where to start looking for this guy beyond the amphitheater.
Yeah, so we just go there.
How are you
That
gonna
was
get
my
there
plan.
without getting caught?
I don't know. I'm kind of in over my head at this point. I don't know what's going on.
That's why I'm thinking we should grab a rest so we can at least get
Okay,
our resources back.
I have
Yeah.
so since you are so adamant on this point, the thing that is threatening to end your number in the population census, is it in the mystical arcanum type of things where you have a mark that is counting down until your inevitable demise, or is it that somebody will find you and remove you from the population?
He made a magical contract, and yeah, I guess
Well,
that contract's kind of broken now.
I don't
it's
think
more
that
like
contract was magical.
it
Well,
was more like
he made a contract.
find and turn into an art piece. But yeah.
Okay, so you do not have an unforgivable curse or an unforgiven following you. So it will be that you might come across as somebody that would know that your contract is due, and they will then proceed to collect on this contract if it's not being complied. Am I correct in the assumption
I think.
What are you trying to get at here, Jose?
that we find a place to lay low, have a respite, have some food, some wine, some spirits, um, take this awful sewer smell off of us, and then we go chase the person of higher grade that you want to take away his family duties from.
I like that idea. What say you, Lockhart?
Sure, I guess.
Okay, so I guess we're in agreement. Cedro, Nax, what do you guys think?
I'm really tired.
Okay, Nax?
Sounds fun.
Okay, great. So we'll go over your plan, Jose, and if you're confident in being able to find one of these resting places in the completely new city, I guess I'll believe in your skills.
Where is Cilio right now? Oh, on you guys walking up, the stairway is, you can fit two people, comfortably on the stairway. Where is Cilio?
I mean, probably more towards the front.
Okay. Cilio, you know, with your passive perception, and actually with Nax, you would notice this too with your passive perception. There is two letters that you guys see on the steps.
Which are
Do you pick them up?
two. I thought you meant like
No.
eight or
No. Letters.
I.
Envelopes.
Um, that feels suspicious. I'll use one of my very last spell slots. I'll cast Detect Magic.
You cast detect magic. Both of them have a sense of divination.
Hmm.
Huh. Well, I think that these letters track people. So no, I will not pick them up.
Okay. Oh, I would say with they, from the distance that you see, you don't see any writing, but when you get closer towards them, you see on writing. The prophet has a gift, and dash MH.
Does anybody know an MH?
Could you
Uh,
remind us
are,
if
are
there
you
was?
are you asking aloud?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you gonna elaborate on that, or
Who is it?
It's it used to be one of the few allies I had back at the institute.
well,
What
I guess those are for you then.
their letters?
Looks like it.
I guess I'll just pocket them for now.
Okay, you pocket them. Alright. You have two letters.
If you want to read them, I can put some light up, make it a little bit easier.
I'll wait until later. Might be personal.
You don't have to read them aloud. Do you?
I
Fair enough.
I do.
What?
Huh?
Contractually obliged to read all of his letters aloud.
I don't have a. It's. I have to read aloud. Anyway, I'm not
Lockhart's
gonna
one of those
elaborate further.
people. Lockhart's one of those people with no inner monologues, so
Yes, literally yes.
no thoughts up in the head that he has to voice them.
Yes, literally yes.
Okay, let's keep going.
You guys continue upwards. You guys make it towards the top, and you see It's not like what you see in the common district where it's a you see a ladder and you see what looks like a manhole. The common district had like gates that you could enter. This one has manholes.
Surely this won't be suspicious.
Anybody good at sneaking?
Certainly not.
Not in this armor.
Like at least like enough to like look up.
I just go up the stairs and open the manhole.
Okay, you go up the
Oh,
stairs.
well, there he goes.
And it has you have to put a lot of force into it to lift it up. It is heavy, but you do slide it
help?
off, and you look up and you see that you are somewhat in a garden.
I just climb out and prestidigitate myself clean.
Okay. And you're clean, and you see a garden that has what looks like a maze on to one side, a labyrinth.
A hedge maze.
A ornate fountain, and you see some roses, hydrangeas, all different type of flowers. You do see a
Nice.
man on the other side.
Is it safe up there? Are we gonna get
I
here?
I do not see any guards or anything out. So yes,
All right, y'all
coast is clear.
Y'all get up first, and I'll get out last. Quick, I'll cover it.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, get out, get out.
All of you get
When I climb out, I'm also gonna clean myself with
Yeah.
prestidigitation. Get that smell off.
Can I get some of that?
Yeah, sure. Here.
You cast presto on each other and getting yourself clean.
Bros, presto, bros.
I'm not prestoing. I ain't got that shit.
Calendar's messing again. Why?
We have.
What time is it?
Long time.
Is it like what time of day? Can I tell?
It is sunrise.
Oh, okay.
Fuck.
Oh no, our internal clock is fucked.
Let's
Okay, so at this time we are currently trespassing. So let's find a way out of this noble household and out to the general public. Somebody close that hole. I don't want to get filthy again.
Yeah, it's already closed.
Okay, let's find our way out.
Okay. You guys find your way out. You take a bit. You kind of get your bearings, clean each other off, start noticing the sunrise, and find I'm going to go to our map of Tecot. It's been a bit since I had to pull up this map.
I've been underground for so long. Jogo, I forgot what the sun looked like, man.
Oh my god, yeah, it's been too long.
I'm gonna go play that. I'm in the wrong records. Images. Cut. And I'm going to share this with everyone. Share record.
Yippee!
Woo!
With where you guys have entered the servants' village. Jose, you kind of recognize this place. It's brand new. New buildings. And they seem nice.
Funny architecture. A little bit too postmodern for my taste. But
This isn't postmodern. This is just modern.
You guys and your silly jests.
Yeah, okay. Okay. This is as good as a time as to just come clean with you. I'll say so. There's a really good chance. This is not the year you're thinking it is.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
Who was the president last? No, I'm just kidding. I'm
The
kidding.
emperor was. Do you remember the name of the emperor?
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you know the Empress. They call
Oh,
her-
so yes,
her title is also called the Ruby Queen.
yes, we are in the new age of the Ruby Regent. You know, Her Majesty the Empress, the Ruby Queen.
No, okay,
What?
okay. I think we're getting a little bit mixed up.
Okay.
The Phalanx don't have an emperor. The Phalanx
Okay.
have only one ruler.
Okay.
When you're meaning emperor, I immediately went to the ruler of Takat. Takat has the ruler of the Empress Queen, the Ruby Queen.
Okay.
The Empress is in the Empire, and actually they don't go by empresses. They don't go by those type of titles. The Ruby Queen rules over Takat, and she does have other people that she talks to of other rulers in the Phalanx. If that makes sense.
But the sovereign of this land would be the Ruby Queen, correct?
Yes, of Takat it would be the Ruby Queen, and Takat is the city.
Yes. Well, of course, this how do you say it? State city is run by the Ruby Queen. Yes.
And I did send you the information. Remember?
Yes.
See, the thing is,
Long day.
I don't
Yeah,
don't-
so
I don't know
much-
enough if they see if he's right or not.
Yeah, exactly. Like, how much do we know about this Lockhart? Not Lockhart, sorry, Drago.
Celia and actually, Celia? You did live in a
I don't-
town nearby, but you.
I don't know jack shit.
Okay. Next, how long would you have been in Takat for?
A day or two at most.
Okay, so you don't know anything either. Okay.
No.
So we don't know anything about the political landscape of the city. Perfect.
The only one that
Uh,
knows is Jose.
I'll say, and he knows the political landscape 200 years ago or something. I'll say, what year do you think it is right now?
Well, like I told you, it is the year.
Number. What's the year number? What era are we in?
We're in the second age after the creation of the Divine Gate. It is the year 872.
I'll say, the year now is 1274.
Is it?
Yes, yes, it is, Lockhart. Yes.
I'm just kidding. Of course I knew that.
What?
Jose, you've been asleep for 400 years or something.
Dead, maybe?
Maybe dead.
We are all tired. We have been through severe trauma.
Yeah, let's find a place to rest before we go any further with this.
I just thought you should know, at least. No, I can't keep lying to you.
I respect you staying to your you being committed to this a bit, but do I see anybody around the streets? GM,
What?
at this, do I see people or do I see? We're in the servants' village, so I assume it's pre-dawn or dawn.
You do see some servants going around and getting ready for their day. Yes.
I come up to the mostly clean person I find. Hey, you there, boy?
Weirdly, all of them are very, very dressed proper and dressed like a proper servant. It is kind of uncanny. Like they're dressed super fancy for being a servant. But you do.
Boy. Yes, boy.
Yes.
Where is the closest? Yes, where is the closest inn? Guest house.
Guest house?
Yes.
Talk to, which type of district do you want? Because yeah, the servants do have some of an inn if you want to go there, or you can go to.
I raise my hand,
That sounds
kind of
perfect.
like in like a menacing way. Where do you think I am going to stay, servant?
I will just elbow you. Yes, that'll be perfect. Where would that be?
It is down the. You really can't miss it. It's the one with the. It's called the Twin Brooms.
And there's not a second one
No,
further down the street that'll
no.
okay. Just had to ask. Sorry. Okay, thank you.
How are the servants dressed, real quick,
They
Drago?
are weirdly they are extremely fancy. Some of them are wrapped in they don't have jewelry. They're extremely clean, but some of them are not. They're a little bit more tattered, and they're not. The other servants are not shaming them. They're not outcasting them. But they don't. They kind of act when they're walking by each other. They have their own shit. They have their own stuff that they need to do. They won't focus on any other.
Got it. So we're not technically supposed to be here, and I, for one, probably stand out. I'm probably one of the more characters to stand out more thanks to how my armor works and the fact that I'm a goblin. So I'm gonna real
not
quickly.
the fish person.
Well, you're this big hulking character. You know, you could easily pass off as like a bodyguard or something.
I'm not hulking. I'm like 5 foot something.
My
That's
back
hulking
begs
compared to
differ.
him.
I guess.
Look, man, I'm like 3'10", buddy. I'm gonna real quickly disguise self
Okay.
to change my clothing to match the fanciest servant clothing that I saw,
Okay.
and change my race into a halfling.
All right. You do so, and you notice with they have somewhat of a color palette. Some of them have black clothing, some have green, some have blue, some have red. And some have different colors. It just there's none that is mismatched. All of them look proper and dress elegantly. You notice the ones that kind of have not silver, gold and red seem to have better standing than everyone else.
Okay, that's why I'll change my clothing into.
Okay, do so.
Oh, so you're going as a head butler. Interesting choice.
It's better than being a fugitive.
Jose, you know, these are her. Those servants are. Those color schemes are representative of the rulers of God.
Okay, so my friend, you are now disguising as member of the crown, servants of the crown. Let's go with silver, not gold, and try to use the pale green, not red.
I think that's a good idea. It'd be easier to get away with passing us along
So
without suspicion.
So the thing is, I am not. So I haven't had an audience with a regent at this time. So it would be very hard to say you're my valet if you are dressed like you serve the crown.
Yeah, you're kind of picking the most ostentatious disguise possible.
Have we even left this little servant boy that we're talking to?
Technically I did this. I did this away outside. Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Once he said the twin brooms, we walked away.
Okay.
Also, I'm afraid I can't recast disguise self. So I'm afraid this is. I'm sorry, guys. That sounds like a great idea, but I can't. I'm I'm all out of magic.
I mean, you can do it once we rest. It's fine. We're going there anyway.
That's true. Yes, yes. But right now, this is. I'm fitting
I
more in
look at
place than I did before.
I look for like somebody that's dressed like I'm a high manner butler, something not gold and red, but in the lower pale screams. I look for one.
What I'm going to ask you. What are your house clothings?
My clothing is
colors. Yeah. What's your
my house colors would be dark blue, black, and silver.
Okay. Really, when you're looking around, you don't see any of your clothing, any colors of your house.
Okay.
Looking at the servants, you don't see any of them. But you do look, and a lot of them do have this kind of like a cream, kind of like a mass.
Do I see a child?
A child.
Yes.
What do you plan on doing with this child, sir?
You do see
Nothing
a
untoward.
couple children. Yes. Some of them
Are they dressed properly?
Yes.
I come up to one of the childs and I say, I have a silver piece for your shirt.
They,
Why are you
Fuck.
asking a child to take off? I got this.
Listen,
Look,
kid.
I'm gonna take off my cloak, and I'm gonna change it to look like, like one of you said there were more like kind of raggedy-ish servants around here. I'll change it to one of their colors, and I'll just wrap it around Pete, and I'll like fold it up so because it's a long cloak, so I'll like fold it up so it like fits him a little better and doesn't drag across the ground. Just wrap him up, not show any of the disguised clothes he's wearing. Let's not try to buy clothes off of children.
Also, kid,
It's his size.
don't sell your clothes. That's really weird to strange men like him. Yeah, don't
It was a test and you passed it and I just walk away.
don't engage in weird people like him.
Now,
They nod their head and go back to their own business.
now I'm gonna ask Drago. Disguise self is an illusion spell, and technically speaking, it does not physically change my clothing. It just makes it appear as so. So if you put a piece of clothing over it, does it just disappear?
It's still a new piece of clothing that you're putting on top that you didn't cast the spell on.
No, the disguise self acts like because it covers my entire body. Which is why my face changes as well.
The one thing is, yes, it will on the initial cast, it will change everything that you have. But if you were like saying that you were the halfling was 1 foot shorter than you, then you have an issue. But since you are
No, I didn't say that. Yeah.
You are the same size, and it was put on you after the cast, so it will work.
Okay. Perfect. Don't worry about it then.
All right. Let's get to that in. We're all exhausted. Also, sorry about that, Jose. I'd rather not stay in a high class guest house, like you called it. That would draw too much attention since we're not supposed to be here.
It was implied by the servant that is a place where only servitude stays. But never mind. Let's just. I need substance, and I do remember that servers do make very interesting meals. So let's see what passes for a decent meal in this place.
Okay. Also, I do have one question for you two new people. I am curious. Are you guys marked at all?
I think that is a very personal question.
It's kind of not personal in this case, and
I mean,
I raise up my wrist and show like some
I
of
would-
us here are marked.
I would rather know our capabilities before going into battle. Sorry if it's too personal.
Oh, so you mean this thing in my hand that I don't know where it came from? Let me
Yes,
show him.
that.
Yeah, exactly. That thing. What does
Because
his mark look like?
We did decide your mark, right?
yes,
It was it line?
yes, it was the line.
Yeah, it just looks like a line. That's it. It's just a line. I need to make some stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So I am not marked. So, just so you know. What about you? Forgot your name. Guys, help me with.
Her name's
It's,
Zach.
it's
Her name's
literally
Zach.
in the combat tracker.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, no, this isn't me. It's Lockhart.
It's Nax. It's
If you
Nax.
say
It's
so.
Nax.
Because this is the first time like day one of him meeting.
It's Nax. It's
meeting these guys.
Nax.
Nax, sorry, Nax. Are you marked?
I suppose.
You do have a mark, if I remember correctly.
No,
Yeah. Good to know.
I didn't know you were. I'm sorry. I was just confirming because
no, I know.
Sorry.
All right, let's go get these rooms. I'm exhausted. Even though yes, I did just sleep for God knows how long.
You
I don't know how you're tired.
It wasn't a restful sleep.
He was only for everyone else. He was only asleep like for an hour or two.
Okay.
But you guys You guys kind of explore, and the buildings are nice. And some of the buildings are colored in as you would notice that they're colored. Some of the buildings are colored in houses of other nobles, kind of like designating who they belong to. Going kind of looking around, having to go a couple streets, and finally finding it. You guys see a two-story inn with that's not. It is actually a lot nicer than what you guys have seen prior. It doesn't really have a color scheme. It seems to be neutral in a sense. You guys walking in?
I walk in.
You're walking.
Yes.
You see there is a dining area that you have an entrance hall somewhat that goes into that has hooks for jackets or have small cubbies, and you also see that there is a desk, not desk, yeah, desk type situation, off to the side with a small gap that leads for a window, not stained glass, but kind of on the edges, chips, kind of like cracks that make beautiful vine-like work. You see a human woman there. She has she has long black hair with she has green eyes and a not revealing but comfortable clothing. She does have jewelry, but not too much. Just a slight much for like a ring. She has a ring and a necklace. As she looks up towards you guys. Howdy. I shouldn't say howdy. Hello. What can I do for you?
Greetings, maiden. My name is Jose Cuervo. I am looking for lodging for myself and my personal valet. We have traveled through the night just to get here before break of dawn. I have business in the town elsewhere, and I was recommended this place that might be able to fit my valet and myself. Can you please arrange lodging and a table with your year's Pinot Noir and an assortment of breakfast foods? Be sharp and call your master. I need to have words with him.
Oh, certainly. The twin brooms don't really have a master. We are some of a. All the masters kind of joined in this effort of having a common area for the servants if they want to be around each other from different houses. But I can contact the closest one that I do have access to. And for lodging, yes, we do have some lodging that you can take. We do have a couple rooms, 2 beds, or one bed that is a queen size. Which one would you like?
For you see, I am very close to my valet and the protection they bring. That's why I am not preferring to stay in the higher end. Sort at my, I'm dropping to surprise a relative, so I don't want them to know I'm still here. That's why I'm not staying at a noble household. So I may assume you are the proprietor of this establishment. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I mea culpa. It's different from where I come from. So yes, I will have them all stay in one room, and you may give me the presidential suite.
I hope you've got gold for this shit, because I'm not paying for you.
Do you want a meeting room? Do you have any? Do you have any certification of your household?
I'm bring forth my ring.
You bring forth your ring. You show it.
Yes, yes.
And she looks at it, tilts her head, goes off to the side, grabs a book, opens it up, and what's your name again?
You can find it under Cuervo
Corvo.
in the common tongue. Yes.
Okay. Corvo. First generation or second?
First son, so first generation.
First son. Closes. I'm sorry to report, but you're.
Well, perhaps my cousin, Johnny of the Glen of Walker.
How are you? You're the last of the Corvos.
Well, yes, I am the last of the Cuervos to actually leave and travel. Yes, my family does prefer to stay up at Honor Manor, running the family business. Yes, of course.
We don't
Uh,
have a Corvos in the current day records.
I'm gonna like stand behind like do like kind of like put my finger on my mouth and like hand across the deck like he like don't do this right now.
uh, well, perhaps it's because we're in a different state. But again, if you can look for perhaps my distant relatives, it is either Johnny of Clan Walker or Jack of the Daniels.
Okay. away from Taka, but they still have ties here. The last. Okay. And she closes the book. And she puts the book back. I can give you one of our better rooms, but they're not
Nothing flashy.
gorgeous.
I am looking right now more function, but before fashion. It is a how you would say a furtive encounter. I wish to surprise my relatives, and yes, make sure that my valet is taken care of. But I will point towards your dining room again. Your nicest vintage and the assortment. I have a tasting platter of whatever it is that customary for you to provide.
How long will you be staying?
Um, you can handle all of these details with my personal valet, and I motion towards the the halfling. They will give you the details right now. Again, food. Be traveling all night. You may understand.
Okay.
Right.
So, she goes to the side, picks up a key. You can use this one. The last room in the hallway. In the first hallway.
Thank you very much.
And she looks towards you, Pete. How long will you guys be staying?
Probably for the night.
Oh my god, I'm muted this whole time. Fuck. Oh my god, dude. Oops. Yes. Sorry. Off the table. Back on table. Um, Likely just for tonight. Lord Corvo has been meaning to seek his relatives for a while now, and he's been in a rush, as you can see.
Okay. Would you want a complimentary bed, Jeffrey? A complimentary wine? And food brought up towards you?
Of course, that would be wonderful.
Okay. She
Thank you,
grabs
madam.
a quill, writes something down. That would be for all 6 of you?
Yes.
Okay. That will be 80 gold pieces.
Okay. I'm not even gonna like look at my pals real quick for like, hey, yo, we gotta split this. I'm just gonna give her 8 platinum. Just right off the bat.
She takes it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Food will be coming up for you.
This is some expensive lodging,
Yeah.
and I totally walked out on the top.
You asked for their vintage in the presidential suite, and then dipped.
I better see my money come back. You fuckers.
You guys asked for a lot.
Whoa,
We didn't ask for a lot. He did it. He asked for a lot.
What's this we shit?
Whoa, you
We?
bastard.
Who's we? Like the game system?
My pocket's emptying.
It is the morning, so I take it you want to leave tomorrow morning, right?
Correct.
Yes, that would be perfect.
She writes it down. Understood that you wanted dinner delivered up to you. For lunch, I expect you will probably come down, or do you have that delivered up towards you too?
Have it delivered to our rooms. Thank you.
Understood. And she waves you guys off.
Perfect. Oh, and obviously, ma'am, you've now that you've looked up Lord Corvo's heritage, you are aware of his circumstances.
Yes, I do.
Yes, it would be appreciative if you were to keep his appearance here a secret.
She looks towards you. Make a persuasion check.
And I will, drop the cloak to show off the royal clothing, just to showcase, just to try and convince her that this is coming from someone higher up.
Okay, make it with advantage.
Thank you.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
Understood. Would you like your mistress to, or would you like to keep your mistress updated with where he is?
Not to worry. My mistress and I has our own private channels that we use to contact with each other. There's a possibility that if you were to reach out yourself, it could be intercepted.
True. Should I give you some type of guard?
Oh, not to worry. I gestured to Lockhart. I think we're covered on that front.
Okay.
Kind of just wave.
Understood. Have a pleasant day.
And thank you again for your understanding.
She nods her head.
All right, and we leave.
You guys go up.
Just for my clarification, I've been standing in the back here. How many rooms did good Lord Corvo?
How much did 80
rent?
gold give us?
You got the best. You got one room that is. You guys have to just wait and see.
Well, I'm asking her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you're asking her.
Yeah.
It is one of our best rooms that are meant for nobles when they are too shy to go into the noble district for their needs.
This is where the nobles bring their mistresses, okay?
I'm sorry. Sorry. I don't.
Let's see, guys.
Room singular?
Yes. It's for a total of. It has 3 additional rooms that's already built inside it.
Okay.
So it's a suite with multiple bedrooms.
That would be plenty, man. Thank you very much. And we should leave, everyone.
And there's a
Yeah.
chamber of silence.
That not relevant.
It is very relevant.
Might be.
But yes, just to confirm, it is a suite with multiple bedrooms.
Lockhart, please guide our companion here upstairs.
Right. This way, Mr. Jose.
I already. Once he gave me the key, I already bolted to the room. Like I said, I walked out on the tab.
All right.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, and I'm going upstairs too.
But come, friends. I, the steward, shall lead us to the room.
Right. Okay.
You guys head up, and you guys go to. This building has multiple hallways, but you go into the first hallway, and you see there's a.
The door's open already.
The door's
Because
open.
I came.
But do you know the door's not? The door looks like every other door, but once you enter it, you get a view of the back of this building that has somewhat of a garden, and a statue garden, and you notice that in the main area of this room has a massive window that looks into the garden. There is what looks like a couch, a coffee table. In the center, looking out towards it, some candles, and it has a couple doorways and that leads into other rooms that have some are twin. One is a twin size, not twin size. One is it's technically like a California king size bed. A one that has 2 queens, and then another one that has a couple twin size beds in there. And then you see that it has like a small campfire place, small not campfire, but small fireplace. sits off to his side. And you do notice that this has a mishmash of colors of royalty, but it seems to blend in properly. But that's what you guys see.
Once they come in, I come out and we're holding the sheets. This is only 400 threads. What kind of bedroom is this?
I'm gonna like lean down. And
I
repeat.
close the door slowly. And then once the door is closed and I know the enchantment sounds is on.
What type of pigsty
Are you
are
fucking
we?
serious right now, man? I just paid like 80 gold for this room and you're gonna talk shit about it? You better have some fucking coin on you.
Hey,
They
so
will send the bill to my family. That's why they
Your
were
fucking
checking for
family?
names.
No,
He
no,
just
no, no,
paid
no,
out of
no.
pocket.
how quickly are we gonna ditch this dude?
The jackass.
He helped us get in.
Anyway, I'm gonna go in one of the rooms. I don't care which one.
Someone here needs to fucking pay me before I lose my shit. I'm not paying all 80 gold of this for this one room for all of us by my lonesome.
Listen, I'll give you a platinum for I share.
Just staring at Jose expectantly.
I give you 30 gold. There. I don't usually carry on petty cash, but there. That's my purse. What I had on me.
All right. Well, with that, I'm gonna
This will have to do.
with all. Well, hey, you got half of it back.
Yep. Yeah, I guess I did.
I'm gonna go.
Jose,
Go on.
in your character sheet, you do need to change the amount of gold by
Yeah.
typing in the new number. Okay.
Okay.
So it'd be 0.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go into just one of the rooms. I don't care which one at this point.
Okay. You enter one of the rooms. It's a lot nicer than a lot of places that you have stayed at.
Nice. I don't know who's gonna join me, but shit, it's a nice room.
How big is the bed in there?
Have you went in with the twin size beds, the queens, or the California kings?
I got the California King.
Yeah,
Of course, Jose has the California King.
I'm gonna assume Jose has the California King, so I'm gonna go in
Yes.
the. I'll just go in the queen one since I feel like I would spill out over the twin.
Okay. You gonna
Yeah,
do-
and then since I'm smaller than everybody, I guess I'll go with Lockhart.
To the queen one.
Yeah.
Dude,
Well,
queen!
the rooms have. There's one room with one California king, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then does the queen have? Is there two
Two of them?
queens? Okay, so there's
Yeah.
2 queens, and then
Oh,
two,
okay. There's 2 queens and 2 twins.
No, the others have 4 twins.
4 twins. Damn.
Oh shit, there's plenty. Oh no, I'm getting my own queen room. Fuck that.
You're getting
What-
a queen size bed?
I fucking pay 40 gold for it, mate. I'm taking the queen size bed.
Hey, well, okay, Pete, hear me out. You can have the queen size bed. There's 2 of them. If one of you wants to help me drag the 2 of these twins into the queen size room, I think maybe there is a lady present in the party now again, and should have some privacy.
I
Right.
don't mind.
Well,
I think I saw this movie
Celio
on the internet.
does though.
Well,
Well, I don't. So I usually don't think about that stuff. I'm sorry. Yeah, maybe.
so Lockhart, if you just wanna,
Yeah.
be carrying your ass up those stairs.
Yeah. I'll
I'm-
get them. I'll get them. Don't worry about it.
Done with the manual labor for today.
I'll get the beds over. It's just some beds.
Lockhart, you start moving the beds around, and it's easy. It's easy moving them around. The rooms are big enough for you to have for you to do the for you to have multiple to move around the beds in each room. So,
Slumber party. Sorry. Right.
and you guys are free to do whatever you want to do. I'll sit back and let you guys do what you want to do.
Is there a bathroom in the rooms?
I was gonna ask that exact same question.
Yes.
How many bathrooms are there?
There is a bathroom, then there's a restroom. You go into the restroom, and it is kind of like it's meant for just use. It's meant to do your business, and that's it. But it's still ornate with the mirror, kind of having that same cracking look that looks like lines going up to it. It has all your utensils, but when you open up the other door, you see what looks like a bathing area. It is kind of like a small pool that a couple people can fit into, around about 10 foot by 20 foot. And it seems to have warm water into it. Kind of like a spa.
Okay.
No,
Hey,
they
Pete.
made us this big.
Hey Pete, do you
So,
wanna do you wanna clean up first and see?
what was that? You kind of cut out.
Do you wanna go clean up first?
Well, if you're offering, yeah, I'll take that. And well, if I have a second thought, Pete's already in the bathroom.
Right.
You go into the bathing area, and most people can join the bathing area.
Nope, the door's locked. You guys need to wait an hour.
Here we go. Well, while he's gone, I'm gonna pull out the letters. You know who this is from, right?
See,
Celio?
You didn't invite me in.
No, I'm in our room. Pete's alone in the bathhouse.
Oh,
in the bathroom.
okay. You remind me.
MH,
Monster Hunter?
Mad Hatter.
Oh, yeah, that
Yeah.
makes more sense.
You
Yeah.
know, you all want to like drop into like a private call or something, just in
Oh yeah,
case?
probably.
we don't need to.
Oh, okay.
There-
Interview them if they want. If do you feel like we should?
it's two
No, I'd
letters.
love to hear it.
Nah,
but,
fuck
you
it.
know.
Nah, fuck it. Let's unless it's like world-shattering information, then I would think we should stay in here. There's two letters, right?
That's what you picked up, yeah.
I'm gonna hand to the other one. Let's read these.
I don't think it's gonna explode, man.
It shouldn't. We
Like, at least in confetti, that guy's like, he gives me like prankster vibes, you know?
if it explodes into confetti, I'll be pleased.
Like that. Oh, that's a pain in the ass. Fine.
I'll open mine first.
Okay, yeah, you do that.
Okay.
Any confetti pops out?
Alright. You open it up, and you see just a regular parchment folded. You unfold it.
Mm-hmm.
You unfold it, and you see a kid's drawing of a nobleman, somewhat hanging by his wrist. Actually, not hanging. He's spread out with his wrist shackled to chains, being pulled apart. This music's too upbeat.
Hey, Celia, does this look any familiar? And I'll just turn the image around.
Being pulled apart, and it's a blue-like figure with very ornate armor, and it looks like his chest is being ripped from his legs. And then you see at the bottom, it reads, "The nobleman shall ride his horses until they... Actually, the nobleman shall ride his horses until they turn on him." Then,
Oh, sorry.
that's what you see. Silio, did you open it at the same time that Lockhart opened?
Oh, I'm letting him open it first.
Okay.
Does this look any familiar?
Someone needs to take that kid's crayons away.
That kid.
Yeah, Jax's niece or whatever it was.
Right. But why would
Yeah.
we get these?
I guess. I mean, that definitely looks like Lord Jackass.
Does it?
Yeah, I would say.
I'll like turn it back on and squint at it. You're right, it does.
I mean, as much as any of the other ones look like any of us.
Don't you have the others?
Yeah.
Here, I'll hand it to you. Yeah, you just keep that. Let's not show it to him. I'd rather not deal with any more headache today.
Yeah, no. But I guess I can guess what this last one is then. We'll open it just in case.
You open it.
Yeah.
You see a tree, but you see a woman with the tree growing out of her mouth, roots growing out of her legs, digging into the ground, her arms spread out wide, and tree limbs shooting off from them. And then you see the text. The perfect cure for poison will always be other poisons.
That one's just blatantly not true.
I mean, it is. It's true.
How's that true? The cure for poison is an antidote.
It's just a stronger poison.
No, it's not.
It's worked before.
I literally spent years gathering medicines.
When you're looking at this, the tree is... you start noticing with the tree, it's not growing green. It's growing black. Like a tar for its leaves.
I'll just tap on the paper. Does this look like a cure to anything to you?
Cure to life, yeah.
I don't. That's fucked up, man.
I'm just saying. Also, I do sincerely want to apologize for what happened earlier. I know that's pretty fucked up, and
Well, I mean,
you're the better man for trusting me.
I think you kept trying your luck with those eggs, and it was really moronic.
Listen, did I ever claim to be the smartest?
I would expect you to at least have a little bit of common sense.
You're right. You're right. I don't have anything else to say to that. You're right.
Leo, with the letter that you have, there's something else inside of it.
A gift.
You take it out. It's a piece of paper. The prophet wanted the sponsor, not sponsor. The prophet wanted the spectator to see what she sees.
It's weird. I feel like the kid didn't want me to see some of the stuff that she was making.
MH at the very bottom.
How does this guy know where we are all the time?
Because he's the moon.
But that doesn't mean anything. Also,
Drago.
not the moon.
Is he not the moon? I don't know. That's what I got out of that conversation.
No, he's definitely not. I think he's associated somewhat.
No,
but
he's definitely just the moon incarnate.
he's literally not. I promise you.
Whatever, man. Hey, also, I'm definitely gonna be using this Feathers of Thanlore, so,
He's what?
sorry. Just- the weapon that Pete tried to take, I'm definitely gonna be using that. Sorry, not sorry.
The one that made you crazy, or the one
No,
from him?
that the one that Food had.
Oh yeah. That's better than the alternative. I don't mind.
The one
Just
that I was using was the Obsidian Blade, which I gotta say I really liked.
I mean, it's a badass sword, but you stuck an egg in it and then stabbed me with it. So,
Yeah.
well, it's not much of an option anymore.
Should we? How should we even dispose of that?
I don't know. I think maybe Pete knows a nice vat of acid somewhere. I don't know. I mean, you were using that sword pretty much up until we got the eggs. So maybe we can, just as long as you don't try to touch it, we can find some way to take the egg out or something.
Did I actually put an egg in? Like
No,
100%?
I thought it got like absorbed into the
no,
sword.
he was just touching it, and then
Okay.
all this stuff happened.
I don't know. Well, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Probably best not to risk it. Probably should get that thing destroyed somehow.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. Pete's friend, uh, is like an expert on weapons. Maybe he'll know something.
Hopefully. All right. Well, I'm gonna after. I guess I'll go after Pete and then just get watch up and then try and sleep.
Yeah, I
I'm
feel
not
like
be wearing. I'm not gonna be wearing
yeah.
my armor around here. It feels like it'd be too suspicious to wear armor.
Where did Pete leave my cloak?
I don't know.
As soon, if just let me know when your conversation is gonna die.
Yeah, we're
Okay. Okay. As soon as the conversation died, Pete comes out of the room. Woo! That was great, guys. All right. Who wants to go in next?
you already done.
I'll go.
Before you get into the bathroom, a naked Jose just walks in. Excuse me. Just jumps into the
Don't you have your own bathroom, Mr. King's California King?
I am grabbing you by the scruff of the neck and throwing you out.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Nice try, bud. Pete's
There's
been
room
the
for
longest.
there's room for many more. Come on, we are all civilized here. He's
I have
getting into the shower, to the bath.
this is my first day knowing you. I've had a really long day. I'd like some privacy.
I want to go look in the big bedroom. Is there not like a separate bath for the
There's not a separate bath.
bitch?
There's a mirror.
Uh,
There's a mirror on top of the ceiling and one on wall.
I would like my privacy for today.
Also,
Such-
Sailor, here. Here's a cloak, by the way.
Oh, you got it all wet.
I mean, I thought you wanted it clean from the
Did
sewers.
you like dry yourself off with this?
No.
It's fucked up, man.
Oh, yeah, hang on. Yeah. I can fix this. I can fix this. I use investigation.
I was going to do the same thing, and I prestidigitated dry.
Both of you cast it and it just gets too dry.
Now the fab's gonna be fucked up.
That's
Right.
like that static electricity you get when you first pull clothing out of the dryer.
Have fun.
It stings you.
I can
And
feel it in my horn.
And I close the door and lock it.
Is the food arrived?
You guys only been in there for about an hour or so now.
Yeah, I've been in the shower for an hour, which is why I thought it was a good time to come out.
Holy shit, we talked for an hour.
You guys were getting prepared and getting everything set up. You do hear a knock and at the door.
I put on some pants and I open the door.
He's just
You
sure
have pants on?
it. This guy's a jackass.
You see a male servant pushing in a cart. and another one pushing another cart. Two carts, and they seem to have multiple plates of some waffles, some pastries, lots of sausage, bacon, and some eggs. But also there are some bowls of veggies on the side, some oats and stuff like that. It seems like they brought you basically a buffet type situation.
I ordered a wine.
One of them goes off to the side and goes outside and comes back really quickly with a bottle of decent wine for your standards. A decent one.
I look at the year. And I'm like, what do you mean, 1100? It's the year 824. Wait, this I don't know. I just sit down, pour a wine, and start grabbing like things from the buffet. Am I supposed to cut my own meat, servant, please?
You look
My
at
God,
each
he really is. He really is just a jackass. Holy shit.
They look at each other, and one of them nods his head and starts preparing your plate.
I'm gonna put a gold in each one of those hands. No, it'll be fine. Thank you so much for bringing this up here. You were.
They nod and kind of just turn around and walk off with the gold in their hand.
You know, that's a year wages for them, right?
Yes, and you're a big boy. You've cut up those dogs, I hear. You can cut your own meat.
How barbaric. But humility was my nickname in the temple, so I shall. You know what? I shall prepare a plate for all of us just to get together. You know, I sit down and I serve, and
That's
I
quite
like my.
alright. You can just serve yourself.
I whispered to Seal, this is him being humble?
I don't think so. I'll get myself a plate
Yeah,
of.
but yeah, I'll be eating too.
Okay, so I sit down with my plate, and okay, so I take a cup of wine.
Yep. So
Let's say you are right, and I have been unconscious for 400 so years. I only have one question.
Can this discussion wait until after I've showered?
Mm, We have to
no,
wait another hour.
go ahead and ask the question, Jose.
The fuck. The fuck. Like, that explains why I have a beard. The Eladrins don't usually go facial hair, but apparently I have some. So yes, it's supposed to be winter, but there were flowers outside. Like, I'm in my winter form, but there are flowers outside. And then there's the definitely proof that it is vintage of this wine. It's bonkers. It's the first time I see like engraved an actual date. I take another sip of wine, but it has a nice fruity smell to it. It is
It's a red
decent.
wine.
Yes, it's. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say it was a red wine, and you get a little bit of you get some of a cherry taste to it, but not it. It's a slight taste. It doesn't overwhelm what you're drinking or overwhelm what you're eating. It just helps cleanse the palate.
It is decent. I have some cherry notes. Probably it was barreled in a cherry oak barrel. It was probably produced during summer. That is why you have that slight tartness at the end, and chilling by its full body. It would pair well with our meal. But gentlemen, the most important question is. So you were saying that the Raven Queen, last time you were mentioning the Raven Queen no longer has a standing in the current pantheon.
Mm-hmm.
But if that were true, I couldn't do some things I can do. So there must be some other reason why. Yes?
Well, like we told you, her, sorry, her son.
Yes, I do have a proper name for you. I will give that to you right now. Because I remember your role was kind of good. Where is it? Where is it?
Gave me a name already, but I cannot recall.
It was Soul Wolf, but that's a title. That's one of his titles. His
Okay.
actual name is. I'll DMU this.
I mean, it's all right. I'm about to say it aloud anyway.
Okay. There you go. There.
Yeah, she had a child. Let's see. If I recall correctly, his name was Ebonus, I think. I've only ever read it. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. But yeah, he might have, he took over her responsibilities. Might include the distribution of powers amongst the followers.
I have conflicting feelings right now. But
So sorry.
Which is understandable.
existential matters to decide. I don't know how to feel, but it is best for one to keep his mind occupied until my subconscious makes an effort. No, no, we're going to kill someone, yes?
I
Yes.
mean, Lockhart is.
Specifically, he is gonna go kill someone. Him and Jax.
Okay. So, what intel do we have on your target?
Sorry, what was that question?
What intelligence? What do we know? What he, what vices does he have? What is his domain? You said he was a noble, so nobles.
Beyond the fact that he's the director of the Noble District's amphitheater, nothing else.
Amphitheater.
What was the name of the amphitheater? I wrote it down. Son of a bitch. Do you know, Drago? Was it the theater of the Lampo? Or the Pavilion of Hospe? No, the Pavilion of Hospe is the Common District one.
Yes.
So it's a theater of Tolampo, if I'm pronouncing that right.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so he has responsibility over over an amphitheater.
And what was his name again? The exact name of the noble we're trying to murder.
I'm having to go back into a lot of notes. Give me 1 second.
Don't worry, man. I'm flipping through pages right now too.
I can tell you it starts with a T.
Why don't we have a wiki page?
I know. We should make one, shouldn't we? It's not
Yes, Celia. Why don't we have a wiki page yet?
What? Why are you putting this on me?
Because you asked.
That has nothing to do with nothing.
For Pixel, I got it. There we go.
Yeah.
For Pixel, yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Am I pronouncing that right? For Pixel?
Yeah. For Pixel.
Yeah.
And where is Nax, real quick? Where's
after whoever dragged some of the beds out of the twin bedroom, Nax would have gone in there.
Okay. You would gone in there and closed the door, or would you?
Yeah, I would have gone in and closed the door.
I would actually say roll me a perception check. Because you have high passive perception. You can.
Oh, I roll. Hold on.
Can you smell the bacon?
How?
Can you
where-
smell?
It will be in skills.
Uh,
Skills, and then you see the plus.
Yep.
Okay. That's
How in the fuck do you have a plus? What the fuck?
His expertise in perception, apparently.
That name's familiar.
what name was it again?
The Pixel. That name
Okay.
sounds familiar from your master. It's kind of like the names that you, if need be, for last dish effort, contacts these people. Type of situation.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah. But you do hear that. But continue, Pete.
Yeah, no, the guy we need to kill is called for Pixel. He's the director of the the theater of the Lampo, and that's in the which district?
This one.
Is it in the servants' village?
Court.
No, right? Is a the court borough? Okay.
Well, I mean, we're in the noble district. This is all the noble district.
No, the different districts of the noble district.
Why are there districts in it? Why wouldn't you call it something else? If it's a district, there should be a smaller word for it. Like,
District.
I don't know. No,
Borough?
I suppose borough is fine, but I don't know.
Okay.
Neighborhood? No, that doesn't work. Ugh.
Okay. I finish up. Okay, so. Well, then we would have to go to the borough, to the court borough, and gather up some more information about our target. Uh, just knock on my door when the bath is ready. I finish my plate, grab some pastries, and what's left of the bottle of wine, and head to the king bedroom.
Okay.
Sounds good.
You have
Oh, and I'm also gonna grab a plate real quick and just knock on Nax's door. Hey, there's some food here if you want it.
nice.
Hearing the knock and hearing what he said, the door will kind of just like creep open, and then just like a small little pack of insects would get underneath and scurried into the room and shut the door.
Okay. So, Sailor, we got some interesting new friends, huh?
What do you mean?
Did you not see that?
Dude, I'm like stuffing my face full of oatmeal right now. What
Okay.
What did you see?
Okay. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
No, I want to know now.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's kind of like something you guys see firsthand.
Are you see like another one of those hazardy
No,
things?
well, no, I wasn't ever able to see that. Sailor, remember?
No, I know, but I mean, like, I don't know, something like it.
No, just our friends are unique. That's all I'm gonna say. Once a elf noble lost in time, the other one like is a introvert that controls bugs and stuff.
What?
Anyway, I'm gonna go in my room. See you.
What? No, you gotta explain. Fucking whatever, man.
I'm gonna walk out now. So what did I miss?
Nothing much. I think Lord Jackass is finally a little bit more accepting of the fact that he's a man lost in time. And Pete said something about bugs, but he wouldn't explain it to me.
Anyway, hey, can I ask you a favor? Remember can you look at my back to see if that thing on there got any worse?
Oh, sure.
I'll just turn around.
You turn around, and the corrosion has spread kind of like veins reaching up towards his shoulders and down toward somewhat trying to wrap around his waist.
Yeah. No, a lot worse. Really bad.
Cool. That's something that we might have to worry about.
I'm gonna just try something. I have 1 second level slot left. That's all of my magic gone, but I'll try to just cast Lesser Restoration on it.
Okay, you cast. It seems to take, but it degrades. Your connection to the arcane weave trying to finish out this spell somewhat just decays.
Yep, that's beyond my capabilities.
All right, well, I'm just gonna grab a loaf of bread. All right, I'm going to bed. I'm exhausted.
Just a simple loaf of bread.
Well, like a
God.
like a roll, like
Got,
a bigger roll.
it's got like
Sausages
pancakes,
and bacon.
eggs, and
Muffin.
like all this
You have
fruit.
you have a lot of pastries.
There's some good food
I'm-
there, man.
I'm tired. I'm only gonna eat this and go to bed.
You're like the people in all of those like plays that I've seen where they have to go to school and their work and their wife made them this huge breakfast. You're like, sorry, honey, I've got to go to my job and just grab like one piece of toast.
I'm possession takes a lot out of you, buddy. I'm just gonna go to bed. I'm exhausted.
Whatever, man. I'll eat this all my fucking self, I guess.
Put it in. I don't know. Save it for later. I don't know. I'll definitely
Eggs
eat it
and
later.
pastries are gonna go bad and stale.
I'll eat them later. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Jose shows up. Is the bath ready?
Uh, no. Celio's in there.
What?
I'm gonna wink at you and just walk out the door.
Just shrug. I guess.
Are you sure you want to go into the bath?
You know what? You can go ahead. I'll go last. It's whatever.
I grab some bacon. Oh, bath bacon.
No.
And
get
let-
I'll get the bath greasy before I go in there.
No, I'm not gonna put it in the water. I'm just gonna, reflect on my situation with some bacon.
So it's like a bath beer, a shower beer.
No, I have the wine. No, this is the wine beer, the wine bath, the bath wine, and then bath bacon.
Man,
Right. Well, I'm going to bed
Disguise
after
it.
that one.
yes.
I just sit on the bath and just drink straight out the bottle and eat bacon on the side.
Okay. We're actually going to move to Jose real quick. While in the bath, it gets kind of steam arises, and you just look across the room, kind of like mindlessly, just trying to reflect on yourself, and you see two pairs of yellow eyes looking throughout the mist. And once you notice it, you shake your head and they're gone.
I might have lost. I think to myself, and I've lost my ability to hold my own alcohol. Apparently, I put the bottle of wine and just soak in the water.
You do so. We move back to everyone else. This is somewhat midway through your bath. I just need to put that in there. So what's everyone else doing? Well, Jose is in the bath.
I'm slumped.
So
I'm gonna how much time do we have before we actually can take a long rest?
I'm going to say with you guys actually pampering yourselves, you once everyone gets somewhat settled down and you decide to take a long rest, I will let you guys take a long rest.
Okay, because before that, I'm gonna use as much time as possible to keep casting comprehend languages and try to read that book that we got.
You're going to cast comprehend languages on the
Yep.
book that you
So
got?
I'm able to read any written language, but I need to be touching the words, and I can read a whole page in a minute.
Okay.
And the spell lasts an hour, so I get like 60 pages per casting of the spell.
document. I didn't think you guys would read it very quickly. I'll just say that you can get up to, you can probably finish the first chapter. And
Okay.
you kind of realize it's kind of set as a diary. Where is that document? Where is it? Okay. Okay. I'm actually going to just send this and you can read it.
I'll read it by myself. All right. Oh, you want me to read it out loud? Okay.
Yeah, you can read it out loud. Copy.
Yeah, why not? I might as well have everyone know what's going on.
I'll make proper fancy round documents for you.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. All right, kids, gather around.
Story time.
Day 1 to 7. Arrival in the majestic city of Eldorath, ruled by the Red Dragon. Upon my arrival in Eldorath, I was greeted by the imposing sight of Emberax, the Red Dragon ruler of the city. The streets were adorned with fiery banners, and the city was bustling with activity. Emberax, though fierce and commanding, showed an unexpected interest in my presence as an ambassador of the Blue Dragons. He granted me an audience and shared his vision for Eldorath's prosperity, emphasizing the importance of harnessing passion, strength, and determination. During my week in Eldorath, I explored the enchanting marketplaces where vendors sold goods infused with Emberax's fire magic. I witnessed talented pyromancers and fire dancers demonstrating their mesmerizing displays of elemental mastery. The city's architecture reflected its fiery ruler, with buildings adorned in red and gold, exuding a sense of power and vitality. Despite the dominance of Emberax's influence, the people of Eldorath exhibited resilience and an unwavering spirit. End chapter.
And you do read the beginning. It's a journal from the ambassador. This is, you kind of do read the journal of the ambassador of Azure.
Journal of the Ambassador Azure. Representative of the Blue Dragons, I assume. Okay. Interesting.
And I sure hope you never actually have to see a dragon.
That, while reading it, it kind of pulls you towards the paintings. The paintings that the puzzle of the paintings, and that red egg, and seeing that draconic statue,
Mm.
and seeing what you had to go through. Yeah, that's all you could get into. You guys
Before the long rest?
before the long list. What's next,
Got it.
Steven? Just
Finishing up the one plate that was given, and then hearing the conversation kind of die off out in the main area. We'll pick up the leftovers and kind of like peek and see that Celio, the one that was sitting out there. I can't remember
Yeah.
fucking names. And that's the other tiefling, isn't it? Okay.
I was going to actually tell you, Will. I have a subclass for Celia. We can discuss that later. We consider called a your particular race. Let me go back to my document.
You mean a sub race and not a subclass?
Subrace. Yes.
Oh, my
Okay.
class is changing. Fuck.
No,
The DM is forcing your class change, but you don't have a choice.
More like cleric shit. Good.
Yeah. No, I'm not changing your class. I mean, that's your subrace name. But I will actually give you the traits of it. I still need to work on the traits, so Please give me some time. And just read over this if you want to actually use this later on.
Sure.
But continue.
Yeah, kind of peeking out, seeing that Celio's on his own. We kind of make our way out towards the main area where all the food and stuff is at. And I'd say, given this point, as just kind of like an ambiance thing, now that everyone's out of the dungeon and stuff like that, and I guess Celio will be the first one to really feel it. When you're within close proximity to Nax, it's kind of just like a wall of spider webs almost, just kind of like drape over you. So that wouldn't have really been something noticeable in the caverns everyone was in, because musky. But out here in this more refined environment, it's very much a noticeable sensation.
Oh, I was just about to come ask you if you wanted more food.
But walking, like I said, walking over to the table, kind of like looking over the food items that are available. Like glancing over Celio a bit, looking him over, now that we're in a proper lighted situation.
He's got his mouth full of he's like stuffed the most of a turnover into his mouth. He looks a little bit sad as he's stuffing food into his mouth, and just like looks up and is like half watching out of the corner of his eye as you like walk towards the table. And yeah, if you keep like looking at him, he's like, what's up?
What's with the downer expression?
Oh, I don't know. Just I was thinking about we had another friend before you joined up, and I don't know. She got like recalled back to her a job or something. It was kind of confusing, but I don't know. I think she would have liked it around here. Just thinking about her.
Is it common for your traveling companions to just start disappearing?
Uh, I get. You know what? Now that I think about it, I mean, I've only been doing this for a little while, and it feels like kind of, yeah. I mean, we had that one guy died like right as I actually I think that was before we even met, so scratch that. Yeah, I mean, like there was like this one lady who was like all stormy, and she just like dipped out. Um, Jax like gets sucked into a box every once in a while, and then like just like got teleported. So I feel like on average that's like a disappearance like every week.
That sounds concerning.
I don't know. I mean, it's like different weird reasons every single time. I don't know. It's yeah, I guess it is kind of concerning. I don't know. It might happen to anybody.
Hmm.
But yeah, I guess if we're making conversation, you got what, like hired or something to go look for missing people?
Not hired per se. I overheard some conversation, decided to look into it.
Funny, that's pretty much exactly what we did, and then we got kidnapped too. So it didn't turn out very well. Pretty unfortunate, but That's it's noble, I guess. You do that kind of thing often?
I help where I can.
Sure, yeah. I mean, good on you. I don't see a whole lot of tieflings very often. Um, I mean, you've been here for a while?
This town? No, I've only recently been arrived in the area.
Yeah, same. Yeah, I came from like out west a little ways. Pretty close. Not super far, but yeah. This city's like way bigger than anything I'm used to. It's crazy.
Did you have family back home?
Oh, yeah, no, sure, yeah. Mom and dad are still back there. Um, toughing it out.
Hmm. Are they also tieflings, or?
No, funny you mentioned that. I gotta pull up my notes because I can't remember what I wrote down. No, it actually, funnily enough, my dad's an elf. My mom's just a human. Yeah, crazy.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. Apparently, it's a long story. I guess it's a lot to get into.
It's always
What
good to know who your parents are.
you say? I'm gonna take it by that turn of phrase that you don't. Then
Um, I had a mother figure, but that's the most I know of.
yeah, she tiefling demon type or
No, she was normal, I guess. If you want to say it that way.
well, I mean, sure. And but never knew your dad.
No, but she was reluctant to speak about any familial relation for me specifically.
Hey, I mean, sounds to me like you might be first generation there. Yeah, that's. I don't know how rare that is. I was gonna say that's rare, but I guess I don't really know. Like I said, I don't meet a whole lot of other tieflings. It's kind of a shock seeing you down there. You know, I kind of had other things on my mind at the point, but yeah, weird, crazy.
So, are you first generation or whatever you said?
Oh, nah. Like I said, mom's a human, dad's an elf. Goes way back,
Hmm.
distant grandparent or something like that. Apparently,
Mm,
nobody had ever really shown like the traits for a long time. Kind of the first one in a while, so that's fun.
I see. With your traits, kind of motioning to your tail and back at mine, given the size difference. Are tieflings common different to each other?
Shit, hell, I wouldn't know. Uh, yeah, I think you're probably the first one that I've actually seen in person. So I am not the authority on that subject, my friend. Could not tell you.
So then, when you were asking the questions beforehand about being able to fly and stuff, I take it that you don't?
Well, me personally, I don't remember. Yes, nope. Don't fly by myself.
Hmm.
I mean, on occasion, I've flown before, but it's I mean, doing it.
You kind of like nod and brush back the shawl that's on, kind of revealing one of the wings from her back, kind of letting it reach down with the. I can't remember the name of the part of the wing or whatever, but there's basically like a singular talon.
Oh, not sinew. I think they're just called claws. I can't remember fully. It's been a bit.
Yeah, yeah, wing anatomy escapes me, but like reaching, like letting the wing creep out and kind of like stabbing one of the pastries and pulling it back up.
Just kind of like whistles. Like that's. I guess you're right. I guess tieflings come in all shapes and sizes. I ain't never seen a creature who's dexterous with their wings like that before.
It's just I usually keep it to myself, given that it's a bit disconcerting that most other people I meet lack the extra appendages. I feel like
Yeah.
some would
Uh,
take.
I would also say, Nax, you notice with Celia's eyes, they're like constellations. You have not seen that for anyone. It's different.
He's also
Yeah,
got like, there's kind of like speckles, almost like freckles on a normal person across his skin in places that just they glow just ever so faintly. Yeah, I mean, sure, yeah, I mean, I've maybe a couple people who have wings, but none like that. And I'll tell you what, for sure, uh, not a whole lot of people I know glow, fluorescence. I think's the term, but it's something like that. But no, yeah, it's fun, getting to be different.
is
Never.
that
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
from a part of your heritage to have that glow?
He just kind of shrugged. I don't know. I mean, done it all my life, so one would assume.
Hmm. And then I guess earlier you were uh, shape changing.
Yeah.
How did you learn to do that?
Oh well, that's actually a different story. Now that I mean, that ain't got nothing to do with me being what I am. But now I just knew a lady lived in the woods. Kind of did some odd jobs for her for a while, and she was she kind of a folksy, in tune with nature, I guess you could say. And I kind of picked some things from her, and I guess I guess you could say I did have a natural aptitude, something like that. But I don't know if you call it part of my species.
So was that like um, a grove you came from?
Sorry, what did I came from?
It, a grove.
Oh, nah. No, I grew up in a little town out west of here. She was a I don't know, hag, I guess you would call her. Seems kind of a rude term to me, but I guess it's what's technical.
I think it depends on the tone of voice when you say it, if it's offensive or not.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Context.
I had a sort of similar situation. That was the mother figure, but where yours was from a forest within the trees and such, her and I, we lived in a cavern
Like underground?
of ways, yeah.
Oh, damn. You, I mean, did you get up and see the sun every once in a while, or just kind of stay down there?
Every now and then we would go up, meet other allies of ours. But in most cases, we would keep to ourselves. That was her grove that she had tended to.
Sure. Sounds cool. I mean, I guess maybe you must have been used to it, but oh man, for me, that not being able to see the sky every night, that would have been depressing. But hey, I'm glad. I mean, it seemed like you turned out okay. I think I guess I don't know you that well. You could be a scary monster type, but I'm gonna assume that you're not.
Um, I haven't been told I am, so.
Well, that's good. I mean, I got told I was a scary monster type all the time when I was a little kid. Yeah, when you grow up and nobody looks like you, yeah, it gets, kids can be mean.
You didn't retaliate?
No, I mean, what's there to retaliate back at? We're all little kids. They don't know no better. They can think what they think. And I did what I did good by myself. So yeah, I was not really concerned with what they thought of me. Just
I see.
no, so you got kind of like a similar skill set to mine, then I suppose. I mean, you talking about caverns, I kind of feel sticky when you're. That kind of sounds weird. I'm sorry. Um, I don't know. It just feels like I'm covered in bugs.
And she kind of just like hold a hand out and like a little swarm of black, just insects kind of just like flutter around and uh, land on the table and kind of scatter about.
Yeah, kind of like that. That's cool. I like bugs. I just, it's a little bit disconcerting when you don't know where they're coming from. But yeah, that's real neat.
It was when my mentor, mother, however you want to identify her, when she passed, and the grove dissolved. I inherited these, I guess is a way to say it.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear past.
It's what happens. Based on what she taught me, she had the same thing her mentor passed on, inherited to the powers, and then however I came to be, she passed on and I inherited it from there.
So you supposed to find somebody or somewhere to settle down now, or I mean, you supposed to take on a mentee to pass it on to?
In time, possibly.
Sure, no rush, I suppose. I'm guessing she was a bit older than you. I would assume.
And she was advanced.
Yeah, I think hags, they just kind of get, they live a good long while. They get to be real ancient. That's how they get so much magic. Which is strange, because, I mean, you don't look like a hag. You look like a tiefling. So, I wonder how that's gonna turn out.
Nature has its ways, I suppose.
Sure, yeah. Nature can be working in mysterious ways. How do you
Well,
like it out in the overworld, not down in the caves?
I'm not a big fan of the cities, to be honest. It's too populated.
Pretty loud, ain't it?
This might sound crude, but a lot of the people that I've seen in cities and traveling on the roadways, I feel just like they're contaminating the nature in itself.
Oh, you talking about like that, like pollution?
In a way, taking
I,
what they want.
sure, yeah. I mean, I guess when you look at it, a certain type of way. I mean, yeah, I guess they're kind of taken away from the natural side, but I mean, people make some pretty impressive stuff. I mean, there's pros and cons to civilization. I don't know. I feel like my mentor, she didn't like people too much. Didn't care to be associated with large populations. But I don't know. She was more maybe on that side where you don't like it what people's doing. But I mean, I wouldn't be born probably if there wasn't a town for my mom and dad to live in, and I wouldn't have grown up the way I did in a different place. So it's not all bad.
It depends, I suppose.
Sure, yeah. I mean, context, like I said earlier. I do think sometimes it's sad to be near a city, and maybe that city's got some forges, and they've lit some fires in their chimneys and all that. Kind of smoke and whatnot gets up in the air. It's hard to see the sky sometimes. I'd say that's one major downside of cities. There's good food here. Just like gestures to all the the mountains of pastries and meat and whatnot.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm Max. Did you let your insects kind of take run of it, or did you kind of just bring them back?
There, the piece of pastry that I picked up prior with the talon, I would have just kind of let them swarm it
Okay.
and start devouring. Yeah, I'm not gonna like infest the table just in case. But it's the piece that I've selected as their.
Okay, I was just curious. That piece is gone in a matter of a minute. It's just gone. Uh, but yeah, with how much you guys have been eating, the buffet wasn't meant to be wasn't meant to be filling. It's just a good amount to get you towards lunch. It's almost gone, but it's still quite a bit for a couple more meals.
Man, I'm fucking stuffed, but I feel real bad leaving food out. I don't, you know.
And
mean-
that moment when you mentioned the bugs, Jose comes out. This place is horrible. I've seen two, two cockroaches, two, and I. This is not an established. Oh my God! It's an infestation.
Stop
Right.
complaining about the room. We paid a fortune for it.
It has bugs. You should ask for a refund.
Oh
I
dear
think
lord.
I think the insects can take residence where they please as well.
But not in a presidential suite.
know,
Anyways,
Bugs will do what bugs want to do.
the wine is empty. I am grabbing two more rolls and some sausages, and I'm just going to go to sleep. Again, if I take more than 2 years, wake me up.
Oh well, I'm not gonna stick around for years to wake Lord Jackass up. Well, looks like the path's not occupied. I don't. You want to get in there next, or
If you're going to take one, I'll let you go. I don't want to muddy the waters.
what? I sure do appreciate that. It was real nice getting to talk to you. I hope we can do it again in the future. I'm real sleepy. I'm like all tapped energy for the day, so I'm gonna go get freshened up and.
Okay. Does it seem like this food that's being the whatever food's remaining that if no one eats it, it's just gonna kind of like get it's not perishable or whatever.
It was meant to be a. You look at it, and it was kind of like a quick rush of making massive amounts of food. It's not supposed to be It's not supposed to be ration. It's not
Stored.
Yeah, it's not supposed to
It's
be stored.
perishable.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be stored.
Okay.
A lot of meat.
And I don't think come back for it. So
I was gonna say if it seems like Celio's finished with his meal and he's gonna go off and bathe and everyone else has taken what they wanted and gone to bed. When Celio goes and shuts himself into the bathroom, I'm just gonna let the swarm kind of clean it up.
She's cleaning the house, damn.
They haven't been able to consume for a while, so
You do let them infest it, and you know from there, they seem pleasant. They seem ecstatic, enjoying this meal. What type of bug would be her favorite?
it's probably a mixture of. I'm trying to think of insects now. It's probably
Beetles.
not kinda. The best thing I can imagine in my head is kind of like this is something of like her personal creation in a way instead of being something readily available in nature. So kind of imagine like as unhinged as it might be, kind of like spiders, like winged spiders almost.
get the fuck out of here.
Okay. Alright, so winged spiders. You let them eat, and one particular one climbs onto your shoulder and is holding a piece of meat and just eating it on your shoulder deeply. You know,
Like, we'll just
continue.
we kind of just like standing at the edge of the table and just as they're eating stuff to like help them break it down, just kind of like slowly letting the with the spores, there's an accelerated decay rate with some of the food to help them process it faster.
Yeah. You help. They seem gleeful. They seem to enjoy the massive amount of food that they did. It's been a bit since they've ate something proper. Uh, so yeah, they clean up it, and after a couple minutes or so, it's spotless.
And then we'll just kind of wait around for Celio to finish up his bath.
Mm-hmm. So
I don't take too long. It's I'm like a 5-minute shower and then like 5 more just to tub.
Silly, while you're taking a bath, you kind of notice in one of the mirrors, and you look at yourself, and you you notice in the mirrors that your eyes seem to be radiating a not kind of like a you can only see this seem to be radiate this aura of like you could of constellations of a spatial gas of this purple, kind of reminding you of that one particular scene. And you shake off your head, and that effect goes away.
So fucking tired, man. I'm seeing more shit than usual. That's a lot. But yeah, after not too long, I'll come out. Just yep. All yours.
Okay.
So you see that all of it's gone, all of the food's gone.
I'm not gonna say anything about it, but just like not too hungry, but
I didn't catch that. You're
I
quiet.
said, oh, I'm just thinking to myself like, I figured she was hungry, but damn.
But
Fine,
yeah,
Max.
what'd you say?
I'm just gonna find you that. Yep, it's I'm all finished. So, all yours.
Okay. And then once he's shut away in his room, we'll go and take a nice soak. R.I.P. to the person who takes a bath and the next time.
I don't think we'll be touching that bathroom from now on.
Because she doesn't like
There goes
bathe,
the deposit.
but probably using it to like also wash some of her clothing. So by the time that she's done in there, if the water doesn't cycle itself through, it's pretty murky.
Yeah.
Nah, dude, that thing was good.
The stew is ready.
No.
Oh man, and it's hot water, so yeah, the stew is
Oh,
ready.
oh man, it's gonna smell, dude. Fuck.
Just add some milk to it and it's ready.
It's gonna smell like literal fucking death in there, rip guys.
But yes, you wash up and you get prepared for not a rest, or if you want to do anything throughout the day, a relaxation. Everyone is. I'm going to go down the list. Celia, are you planning on just going to bed?
I'm fucking exhausted.
Celia's going to bed.
Oh,
Pete is still reading that journal, but would probably be at the ending point right now. Jose, what you doing?
Trance. I
Transit?
just,
Okay.
yeah.
Lockhart, what you doing?
It depends on is Pete reading that in the main room or in the in
I
our
was,
room?
I was reading in my room.
Yeah, in the guys' room
Yeah, I wasn't. I wasn't there to hear Celio and Nix's conversation.
How long does it take to attune to a weapon?
An hour.
No, is he doing that inside of me? This has to be clarified.
It's up to you. Do you want?
What do you think, Lockhart? Are you pulling it out in front of Pete's face?
Is there? Because I know Pete doesn't want me to do it, so I'm gonna fucking go somewhere where he's not and do it. Attune to it first before I go to bed.
So you go to a restroom, sitting there for an hour.
I guess, yeah. That's
He's
gonna.
like in like the coat closet, just sitting in the.
Dude, this is literally hiding from the parent, bro.
Okay.
You're gonna
just
grow hair in your hands.
just sneaking the game console into the bedroom.
Okay. So you're going to attune to it, right?
Yes.
All right.
If I don't get violently sick from it.
All right. We're actually going to roll a couple dice. Roll me
Yippee.
2d4.
If you roll 2 ones, we all explode.
Four and
Pretty
two.
good.
4 and 2. When you, I need to double check something. I'm actually going to remove feathers number. I'm going to remove the axe from you, so
Yeah.
I can actually properly do it. And I'm going to have
Yeah.
you do some checks for me.
Oh fuck.
Good luck, man. You were not supposed to use it. Good luck.
I know.
Okay, it's a 4 and 2. Okay, when you attune to it, when you actually grab it and try to focus on attunement, you get this presence, and you hear. I need better music. God damn.
Some peaceful music coming on.
You hear wings flap, and you fear this. You sense this fear while trying to attune to this weapon. I need a skill check. What skill? This is going to be using your constitution as a base. Do you want to try to persevere from this fear?
It's a con. I don't think there's any.
Are you going to try to be more persuasive and try to get rid of this fear? Or are you going to be. What are you going to do? You just
I
hear
guess-
wing flaps, and you sense this. You sense something immense.
I kind of want to kind of like steal my resolve, but
So,
that's not really a skill.
are you going to try to intimidate it?
Could, I guess.
So change the intimidation to charisma. I mean, from charisma
Uh.
to constitution. You click that until you get the constitution. All right.
Okay, yeah.
Roll me that. Oh,
Well.
God damn.
Dude, Lockhart's a legend. Oh shit, dude.
Okay.
Well.
You feel this thunderous presence, and you strengthen your strengthen your resolve, and you, not in your mind, not out and loud, but in your mind, you just shout back. And that's a tier 5. Damn.
That's sick.
No.
That's
Is
sick.
Is it a tier 5? No, it's not a tier 5. That'll be a tier 4. Okay.
Still good.
Now for your
Good
second
job,
one.
man.
You feel after shouting this a potential of it. You feel the potential of this weapon in your hand, and it stuns you. What do you want to do to break out of this stun? You cannot do intimidation again.
kind of, I guess, like grip the axe harder to try and just ground myself in reality for a minute.
So ground yourself.
Like,
Acrobatic or
Again,
athletics.
athletics, really.
athletics.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say athletics.
so athletics with Constitution,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, athletics with Constitution.
I think you were proficient in that, right?
Yeah, it's still +7.
Nice. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he's rolling good.
Yeah, because it's Constitution.
Right.
My Constitution's like it's what?
I think you have
It's
4 plus 4 to it.
That's
Yeah, it's
a
+4.
third tier. You
Yeah.
somewhat break free of this stun, and you have this shockwave of potential in this axe, and you feel a surge of a storm within it. So the abilities you get is the potential shockwave ability, and you have the storm surge tier. With your potential shockwave, the Feathers of Vendor has what's your proficiency bonus?
3.
You have a charge of 4.
Ooh.
You can expend as an action. You can expend 2 charges of. Is it 2? You can expend 2 charges to create a shockwave that is 20 feet, radius centered on you. Creatures within this area need to make a. What is your. This is a third tier, so it would be a. And actually, it will be -1 because you're not fully aligned with it. It will be a DC 15 Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, they would take 48 lightning damage and is stunned for 1 minute, but they continue making the saves to be unstunned.
Yeah.
If they fail more than half, they are paralyzed. That's a potential shockwave. Now you get Thunderous Presence, and you got the highest tier. Okay. And this is 2 charges as well. Whenever you brandish the Feathers of Endor, the power of the power of it courses through you, and all creatures of your choice within what's the radius of it, since 120 feet must make a saving throw or become frightened. And all allies gain a temporary hit point. No, it's not 2 points. It's 4 points. Yeah, 4 points right now. All allies gain temporary hit points equal to your proficiency bonus. And the save that they need to make, since it's the 5th tier, is.
Isn't it 4th?
Oh yeah. Sorry, it's 4th. So it's actually lower. Creatures within 30 foot. I will actually send you the fool's diagram because it gets crazy with Feathers of Endor when you get the Thunderous Present. I didn't think you would get that one, but yeah, you get more potential out of this weapon.
Baller. All right, I'm gonna put it away and then just go to bed.
Okay, you go to bed. You Lockhart, throughout your dreams, you still feel that hand on your heart, slowly squeezing it, pumping, causing you to rust. Slowly.
Awesome.
And is everyone going to sleep?
Yep.
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 I mean, if I still have some time, I'd like to make some bullets, but other than that.
I would say you won't have time.
Okay.
If you're planning on sleeping with everyone else, yeah.
Oh my god, Pete was with everyone? Scandal.
But everyone has a restful. So not everyone has a restful sleep, but has a decent sleep. Lockhart, you feel something innately of you change. Remembering skills that you have never used before. Honing your skills. It's not correct who you are right now. Is it really you now?
Okay.
Jose,
Yes.
swimming through your mind of a lot of the information you're learning that do you belong here in this time now? Your family doesn't you don't know what exactly is going on with your family. If you don't have your family, who are you? Why are these servants giving you so much? Why doesn't everyone listen to you? You are important. Right? Pete, you feel a pull to a tree with a gem that's so close reminiscent to your astral shard. But you don't focus on that. You focus on happier thoughts. You focus on a game plan on how to do what you need to do. Cilio.
Happy dreams.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to break out like that.
Cilio. It's been a bit since you actually had some decent rest. You don't know you don't know why that girl can have fortunes. It doesn't make full sense. And don't know if they're coming true or not. But you find ease in your sleep. Nax. It's weird meeting this ragtag group of individuals. They're kind of a little bit everywhere, but your grove seems to be growing more. But not a lot. Probably should continue on your path. Figure out what's going on. And find who need and find the right chemicals for what you need. Everyone takes a long rest. And
Well,
that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Yippee!
Sick.
I hope my players enjoyed this session. And I hope all the viewers enjoyed this session too. Nevertheless, this will be us leaving for tonight. We'll be back next week, or in 5 seconds, depending on how you're watching this. Nevertheless, we will see you next time. Bye.
Peace.
Bye.